America with your hosts, Michael and Jacob.
Hey, how you doing? Look at little Paul.
Oh,
look,
I didn't think I was on.
look at that. You're
Hi, Jimmy
covering
Cap. What have you done to me?
We've got tiny Paul.
Hello.
We've got tiny Lo Celso.
Hi,
How's everybody
Tiny Geo.
As you know, the ever so serious wet wipe lounge that we've created here on I was about to say on Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it, man. Let's just. Oh, God, that gave me a shock to my system. I'm all big now.
There you go. Honey, I shrunk my kids. Honey, I shrunk the Hotspur.
Shrink me again, I'll shrink your nuts.
Oh, man. I guess I accidentally clicked the wrong layout, so that was interesting. You know, real professional stuff that we're doing here. I'm sitting here eating on these. They're like so you know Skittles, right? The candy Skittles. They're basically like Skittles, except they don't have all the poison and all the red dye and all the blue 40 and all the chemicals that they want to kill you with. It's like the healthy, well, not healthy. It's the non-toxic version of
healthy
it's
candy.
Not healthy. It's a bunch of sugar. It's the non-toxic version of Skittles. So isn't that quite nice? But what's up, Paul? How you doing? Welcome to the Wet Wipe Lounge. You're actually the first guest in the Wet Wipe Lounge, other than me and my daughter. Last night's show ended with me literally getting pooped on, and she was crying at me. So that was quite an adventure.
That can happen. Have you had a projectile one in the stomach yet? Where you're sort of changing and you think, oh, this is going well, and they think, oh, I'll just fire another one off. Boom.
It's literally today before dinner. I was changing her, and my wife was sitting there, and I was like, yo, I think we're good. Like, I think it's okay. And then I was like, oh, she just had a little one, just a little poo-poo with a little pee, you know? So let me just change that. And then it quickly, you know, like they say, flash flooding. It looks like it's just a little bit of water, and then all of a sudden it's a fucking...
It's the volume.
That's what I'm talking about. But
I only came on because I heard on the internet that you were doing an exciting new show on your channel. So I thought, oh, fuck it, I'll come on.
I don't know who said exciting.
Well, it's a new show, isn't it? New show, and I come on. It's just you like on a couch. It's still you. Where's the new?
Couch, man.
I like your kit though, man. I like your kit. That was the first kit I bought with my own money.
I'm gonna do this so you're not all alone and like this little.
Help me.
There we go. How about that?
That's all right. You're the main man. I know my place.
Well, this way, because I want to get like an overlay that's like a wet wipe, and I can put you in the wet wipe corner, and it's because you've poo-pooed a lot and you need a wet wipe. And I wanted this to be a safe space for people, Paul. You know, I've done a lot of bitching and complaining on these episodes about different things.
Okay.
And so this is a safe place to be a wet wipe, basically. This is the lounge. We can all get together. Doesn't matter the mess that you make with your mouth or your butt.
I think you've missed a bit. You missed a bit of shit just up there. I think.
Let me just wet wipe that out of there.
Oh, okay. I'll get onto the Department of Child Protective Services. Your daughter's smearing pictures of Lo Celso on the wall. That's disturbed.
Look at this. I'm changing the layout as we speak. How about that?
That's production, man.
This is production value at the top level. I don't know why I decided to change the layouts literally every show that I do, but here we are. But you like the kit, man. It's my
great kit. Wonderful
kit that I've bought. Yeah, Hummel. I think it'd be cool if Hummel sponsored us again, but hey, there we are.
Well, that sort of ended in a sort of murky way because we bought Hummel UK we had this owner, Irving Scholar, in the early 80s, and he wanted to diversify and all that sort of stuff. So Tottenham Hotspur ended up buying Hummel UK, and it didn't go well. But it's still a great kit.
Oh,
Don't feel bad.
I like the arrows. I mean, the sponsor's not fucking red. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. No, it's
I
a cool
like,
kit.
not having red on a lily white shirt. I think that's pretty nice.
It's like the graphic
Right.
designers one day, they opened a box up and they thought, we've got all these arrows and chevrons. What are we going to do with them? So they thought, we'll put them all a Tottenham kit.
I love it. Give me more. I wish they'd come back, man, because I think it's just like a subtle, classy look. I've always liked the looks of these Hummel kits. These ones are nice.
Yeah, they're nice kits.
Yeah, they're nice. I bet back in the day the fabric was a lot different than the fabric that's on my nipples right now. But hey,
Are you being soothed or scratched?
I'm like, I feel like I'm laying on the prince's sheets or something.
Yeah,
Like
they've
the silk-
updated.
it's like-
They've got better technology then.
it's like the silkiest, like
No, he used to take
Persian
one of these
rug
shirts.
sheet. I don't know.
Take a shirt off. Ah! What have I done?
Let me do this. That might help a little. The hell was I had a bunch of topics when I was like thinking about the show, and I was like, all right, let's do a show in about an hour. I had all these thoughts and all these things. Oh, here we go. This will help me. A little picture of Gio. That'll help me. Let's say hello to the chat real quick before we actually talk about Gio. But allegedly, it was like a week ago, Paul. I don't know if you saw, about a week ago, they were talking about, oh, Gio feels at home and he loves it here. Well, today I saw that it says he's unhappy here with his role under Ange Postecoglou, and he's decided to leave Spurs at the end of the season. Many teams
Back of
have
the net.
already inquired. I want to say this. Something he can hold with both hands respectfully is the fact that it took you 5-6 years to accomplish something Emerson Royale did in, what, 2.5? So you can hold
What,
that,
100
Gio.
appearances? Is he played for us?
Centurion, yeah. He's had over 100 appearances. It seems like he's been here for fucking ever. But he does only have like 100 and something appearances. That is because he's not good enough, but we move. But let's say hello to the chat. Good morning, Spurs GCTV. How you doing? So smash some likes and subscribe. Member for 7 months. Big up, Spurs GCTV. Big up to David Shear. My G says, good day, Jacob and Paul. Family sponsor of all wipes and you great peeps in the chat. Good morning, David Shear. Well, what time is it out there? There you go. What time is it in Australia?
It is 5:24 p.m. What time is it with you, man?
1:24 a.m.
Nice.
Yeah, the old wet wipe lounge,
Hey.
Get these pack of wet wipes out. but it's
Oh, I
covered
remember.
now.
I remember 20 years ago when I did that. So you laugh at me for being an old cunt. I'm laughing at you now, mate. I've already done all that. I don't have to worry about that. Oh, it's so hard. I'll tell you what, it gets worse before it gets better. No,
Well,
don't,
that's
man. It's a
reassuring.
breeze.
I do appreciate that. Yeah, that's very nice. Appreciate that. Very kind words of wisdom there. Giving me lots to
Nah,
look
you'd be
forward
all right,
to.
man. Well, I did exactly the same as you, although there's no internet, but I would watch sport overnight. I used to do the overnight shifts, and it would be, sport and stuff, and now and then change your nappy. Just please go to fucking sleep, will you? All that sort of
Please
like-
go to sleep,
just please.
It's literally like that. The last night I gave her a bottle and I like burped her and I changed her and then I rewrapped her up
Everything.
like a little
Textbook,
burrito.
man.
Yeah, man. And she's just looking at me all wide-eyed, like not even squinty-eyed. I'm like, hello, you beautiful little girl. She's just staring into my soul with her eyes. I'm like, bro. Big up David Shear, gifted a membership. Big up, big up.
Hey.
Let's see who got that membership. Can we get that little mer? Can we get that mer?
Oh, you want that one?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, that's kind of nice too.
Yeah.
Big up David Shear gifting that membership out to Donovan Ostriker. Big up Donovan.
Oh, thank God it's gone to someone cool.
Yeah, Paul and I were talking
Fuck.
about this, David. We were talking about this today, actually. How sometimes those gifted memberships go to some crazy people, and then I feel like an asshole if I time them out because it's like, I guess I'm the asshole because I timed them out, you know. But either way, big up to everybody who's here, whether you're watching this live or on playback. I am streaming this on Twitter, and it looks like there's a healthy amount of people watching on Twitter. So big up.
Have you been tempted to cash in on the old Twitter revenue yet, or are you still mistrusting of the view of it? What have you got? About 500 watching on Twitter, I suppose.
No, if I had about 500, maybe I would, but it's about 20. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, it's like 20 people. 3:30 p.m. out there for David Shear. Big up Strasbourg Steve Benito. How you doing? DYT says age out if he wins against City.
It's funny. I was just chatting to just before I came on here. I was chatting to a mate of mine in London, who's a Spurs fan, and he's absolutely adamant he wants us to lose against Manchester City. He's crying out for it. It's like, dude.
Well, that is something I did want to talk about.
Okay, I don't want to bury the lead, man.
Yeah, let's say that. I feel like that's going to be the most, because that's when I'm going to change the title to heated debate and clash.
Oh, okay.
Violent clash of the minds. I might change, so people are like, oh, what happened there on the wet wipe show? And then they see it's just me and you being like, we should lose this. No, Paul, I've actually changed the channel to a very serious channel.
Sorry, this is the new. Oh, you're pivoting.
This is pivoting.
Oh, that's a word that kills another part of my soul.
We're pivoting, and here's just a preview of something else that we're bringing to the channel. Paul, you should be aware of this. That is the end of season review. We will be having a full panel on to just
music by Christopher Nolan.
I thought Christopher Nolan was a director. I'll be really honest.
Yeah, I know, but he likes all that bombast. Because obviously, what you can see with your own eyes isn't like telling you enough. So I've just got to get someone with a trombone and go in your fucking ear.
Yeah, you fucking heard that, didn't you?
Bitch.
That reminds me.
This is deteriorating. I'm sorry, man.
Bro, honestly, this is the most energy I think that has been appeared on the Wet Wipe Lounge thus far.
Okay, I'll tone it down.
No, I like it. I miss it, man. I miss when we streamed. When I used to just be able to just fucking stream every day. That was now it's a bunch of that. And then you wipe the butt and then more just right at you. And
It's relentless.
You really got it, bro. It is. Yeah, I'm not here to talk
But
about
I've just done it. I've just finished. Everything's good to go. And you've just done it again. Fuck me.
Now I got
Why?
It's something. It's something. Big up Nate Pie. Good to see you in the house, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Look, Giovanni Lo Celso, for you, has he done enough to tantalize and to tease you into thinking that maybe we should somehow explore him as an option?
No. And it makes me giggle a bit where I see well-meaning fans, bless them, they haven't had the wealth of experience that 51 years on this planet gives you, but they say things like, why isn't Ange playing Lo Celso? What else does he have to do? And I'm thinking, because he's a fucking, oh my God. No, it's too little too late. He's a cunt.
I'm not sure if we were live when I said this, but I did say congratulations to him for being able to accomplish. I think I said that actually. Now,
Yeah,
that I say it
yeah,
out loud.
you're
I think
right.
I said
Yeah.
that while we were
Well
live.
done on
But-
100 appearances, Gio. You cunt.
Yeah, look at that. It took you just as long as Emerson Royale. So if that shows you the state of affairs in our midfield and in our
Two
backup
quality
fullback position.
players, man.
Quality. There should be another adjective in front of that, like shitty quality, mediocre quality. As the kids would say now, Paul, that's mid. They are mid.
Mid, is that a new thing? I've
That's
not
the new
heard
thing.
that one
Like
before.
if something is not really cool and it's kind of lame and it's kind of like, they call it mid. They say, oh, that's mid.
Right.
So there you
Oh
go.
well, it takes the
I
heat
think-
off boomers, doesn't it? Because everything's a boomer when it's a bit lame. Oh, you're such a boomer. Now it's like you're so mid.
Get off the porch, old man, is something I would say as well.
Yeah, well, to all those kids, they weren't tagging the 204 bus in 1983 with my breakdance tag, so you can all sit on it, man. I know where life's at. But he's got to
Where
go,
is it?
this guy. He's got to go. He's got to go, this Lo Celso character, isn't he? We were going to... We're not. This isn't the heated debate. This is like a preamble bit, isn't it?
I don't fucking know, dude. You're asking if there's any level of planning and forethought into anything, bro. I wasn't even gonna do a show 2 hours ago. You mean did I play it? I was gonna sit on my ass and play video games while my daughter slept. But you were like, "Oh, I'm available." So okay, fuck it, let's do a show.
Yeah, and then you said,
I was like, "What are we gonna do?"
and you
We
said,
need to
I
make
can't
this
be
a heated
fucked.
debate in class.
You said,
Yeah,
I can't be fucked. And I said, oh, well, all right, I'll just have some beers instead. And then you said, oh, no.
Well, that was true because I was like, the thought of certain things, we were talking and
Let's have a chat.
we were talking about City, and I was like, this is an area in which we can have a heated clash. a
Okay,
heated,
good.
Violent war.
We
of
need to do
words.
something for your viewers, You can't just
Give 'em-
agree.
Give them some kind of controversy.
Give 'em some
And it
grist.
will be, yeah. But that is the poll. I think that's where I was going. With
Well,
it,
apparently this
honestly.
is not. This is quality content from the drive home. Not my words. Not my words.
Big up Nate. Fucking crash his car just to turn it off. Please drive safely. Shout out the whole Nate Pie family. Hope you're all being safe. Look, the poll on the YouTube side, the poll.
Oh, you got a
is-
poll. Fucking
There's
hell,
a
man.
whole
Oh,
fucking poll. I did do that.
Wow, wow.
Right? I did do a little bit.
Never let you busted in the arse poll.
What is your
for this
stance on
exciting
Tottenham
new format?
versus This format is fantastic. I did actually clean my computer screen with a wet wipe and a towel. So, little trick for you: wet wipe and a towel will clean your laptop screen, make it look brand fucking new. I swear on everything. Anywho, the brand new format of the show. There's a poll. Fucking hey, Paul.
Where's the poll, man? I'm trying to see the poll.
What is your stance on Tottenham versus Man City? 57% says throw in the towel to help City win the title, which obviously will make it. So Arsenal doesn't win the title. 40% says always want to win. I don't give a fuck who wins the Premier League. 3% says concede 15 goals to help their goal differential. And shout out the one person who voted for that because you are me. It wasn't actually me. It was
That's
someone
exactly what my
else,
mate
but-
said. My mate said he hopes we lose 10-0. It's like, dude, no. The time for winning games is over. If we were going to win games, we should have beaten Arsenal and we should have won this game.
Yeah.
Now is not the time to win a game.
I do agree. Well, I mean,
Are we getting
it's
onto
not
this
that I
bit? Are we
don't
going
wanna-
are we still going to?
I mean-
What, Lo Celso?
Yeah,
or,
you're right. You're right. Hang on. Let me smack this. Let me touch the wet wipes a little bit. Can you see those anymore? Are they not even on the screen anymore? You gotta touch the wet wipes. Reset, rebalance the chakras. Ah, shit, this loud ass fucking wipes. My daughter's squiggling now. This is gonna be a heated clash. I'm gonna change
Right,
the title
yeah.
right now.
Okay.
But look, wait, did we get heated about Lo Celso?
No, he's a cunt. And oops, I pressed the wrong button at the wrong time there. No, look, we both want him out of the club, don't we?
Yes.
Okay.
So
there we go.
unfortunately, no heated clash there.
All right, we'll draw a line under that one. Next topic.
Let's, you fucking. This title's too
Do you want to
long.
milk it a bit? See if we get another YouTube advert popping up. I can keep going, man.
Maybe I can plug an ad right now. Oh, jeez. I need to work on how to format this title. So I need you to talk about something. So what is your general... I'll throw you a question. What are your general... What are your general thoughts on Giovanni Lo Celso and the fact that this bum took fucking 6 years to get over 100 appearances?
I don't know. How much?
I think he's had 2 or 3 fucking loans, and he won a trophy with one of them.
I don't know. Look, it's the problem with him is he'll come on and like one game in like 50, he'll do something, and everyone will say, "Oh, he's the new Glenn Hoddle." It's such a world of extremes at the moment. I can't handle it. It's like I don't understand it. Like, he's an average player who's never really played well for Tottenham consistently. He's had the odd good moment, the odd good game. New managers have come in and given him chances, and he's always let everyone down all the time. And I see, you know, when he comes on, I've actually
What do you
seen
mean?
people.
Because they love to say how good he plays for Argentina, and the motherfucker got fucking hurt before they even went to the World Cup. So he let them down too. You're
I've
right.
seen people
He's a
that I even
disappointment.
respect. I've seen people even that I kind of respect the opinion of saying, "Oh, well, there's no excuse. We have to play Lo Celso next game." It's like, no, come on, no, out.
I mean, to be fair, James Madison has been so fucking bad that
Oh.
I'm legitimately like, I'm okay if you want to put Gio in.
I would I'd put in. I know what you mean though about Madison. I'm in the same boat. I just do what we did last weekend. It's a crap midfield because they don't work well together, or something just disappears up its own arse. But I'd rather that than this clown being on the pitch ever again. Just bugger off.
Skip or Lo Celso. One has to go, one has to stay.
I reject your hypothesis. Don't you try and
No,
box me
then
in,
you
you
can't do that.
fucking, you
That's-
debate Lord Clown. That's what you're trying to do. Here we go.
Here's the thing.
You're not answering the
Either you get
question. That's
backed-
what you get.
Either you get backed into this corner, or you're fired.
That's
All right?
it.
These are the options here.
None of them.
I want to see someone, you know, be here for 5-6 years. That's, you know, actually contributes. That's what and not just the goal against Man City here or there. I just the man's been a huge disappointment, and I remember being
Absolutely.
excited when we exercised his option. I was like, yeah, cool, I'm good with that. And then I never saw him again. I said, who the fuck was that guy? I forgot he even existed for a little while. I don't know. I don't think there's a whole lot of. Why is my thing not starring? There it go. I'm like, I want to make sure I star the member chats and stuff. So at the end, when I say thank you to the sponsors. So yeah, fuck Gio. I guess is kind of where we landed. The next thing I wanted to talk about is not sad Sonny in this press conference, but there's sad Sonny if you needed to see it.
I didn't see Sad Sunny. Was it pretty?
It was very tough afternoon, and to be honest, it is a tough place and it is very strong side. So I think we compete very well until we concede a goal, and we quite still played our game, and we want to approach our style of game. And obviously, when you concede one goal and you want to try catch up, and you put some risk on the game. So I think especially in here we can't.
You saw
concede
that
four goals,
comment?
but I think the last was much better than Thursday, the way we want to play, and it's definitely. But look, I think Don't get me wrong. I think it's a very, very disappointing afternoon.
Big
so,
up Joseph. Oh, that's a new name in the chat. Big up Joseph Tyler. How you doing?
in a tough moment.
Big up
it
Kuva.
is
Big up
good
everybody in the
opportunity
chat.
that we
Hit a
get
like if you
everybody
want
together
or don't.
because
It's all
I think we
good.
see everyone.
Because look, it's the Wet Wipe Lounge. You can look like this here at this show, okay? You want to look like, really sad? Hey, this is what the Wet Wipe Lounge
You
is
know,
for.
I don't know. I don't know if I've always been like this. The thoughts just crystallised in my head now, but I think it's true. I don't give a shit what players say after a game when we lose. I don't care. I
Yeah,
like
I've
the
never-
manager a bit, but players, they're always
Oh, you
gonna.
asked for the manager a bit? There you go.
4-2.
Yeah, I've
What your
seen
thoughts
old
are?
Ange. Here we go. He looks
Yeah,
quite
look,
calm,
disappointing,
actually.
obviously,
I
with the
like this.
outcome, but at least, unlike our last sort of 2 away games, that today was more like ourselves. I thought at least the lads were trying to play our football.
It was
and
slightly
trying
better
to be
than
the team
shit.
We want to be, and that gives me something to work with. So, it's a disappointing outcome, but I thought at least we tried to play our football.
At least
But
we
Elliot's
tried to
goal
play
goes
our
in
football.
on the hour.
And everyone could shut
was a
up about
reaction
set
then, wasn't
pieces
there,
for a
Matthew?
week, I guess. And by people, I mean me, because I've been wang about the fact that we concede off of set pieces, and that's basically why we lost to Chelsea.
Sorry, I was just getting in an Ange Postecoglou kind of mood,
So you got to be.
Hello, mate. That's not a knife. That's not a knife. No, this is a knife.
I mean,
I don't even want to talk about Liverpool if I'm completely
Nah,
honest.
fuck that
Do you
game.
want to, do you want to say
Nah.
anything?
nah, it's already all been said, isn't it? Fuck it. We move on to Burnley.
So this happened today. No goal given. Foul on Dean Henderson. And if you
Oh
can
yeah, I
see
did
that
actually.
there,
I did actually see this. Yes.
this image will show you a man getting checked in a manner in which similar to Vicario Sicario. And this is what but for Tottenham, fuck you. It's a goal. For little old Palace, it's okay.
Whoa.
we love you,
It's
Palace.
It's not just fuck you, Tottenham. It's Vicario's weak as well. Vicario needs to get stronger. Well, sometimes
I do
like-
agree. I do agree, though. I was one
you
of those
think
people
so?
that did say, I did say as a goalie, you can't let nobody bitch you in your 6-yard box. Like when I played outdoor, the big box, okay, the 18-yard box, you can play in there. But when you get in that 6-yard box, this is my dome. This is my house. You know what I'm saying? And so I did accompany the people in that thought process that I thought Vicario needed to be stronger inside the box on set pieces, or say, somebody help me. Somebody. I'm a firm believer in the theory that a closed, hungry mouth will never get fed unless you open that closed, hungry mouth. And the hunger being some defenders helping you, or maybe someone else peeling that body off of you. To me, I thought, I don't really know the rules to a T. I won't tell you that I've ever looked up the Premier League fucking jurisdiction on this, but if they let it happen once, the second time I do blame you. The first time I said, okay, look, you're from when we lost to City in the cup game, which is when it happened, when it took City what was it, 80-some minutes to get one goal versus us to knock us out the cup, that they're going to be playing the final in coming up. But when that happened, I forgave him because I said, look, he's coming from the Italian league. I don't know what the rules are there compared to the rules are here, but you could clearly see that he's like, this looks like a foul to him. So, but the second time it happened, and the third time, and the fourth time, and the fifth time, I do blame him for all those. And then I do also blame whoever
then
the
you
set
see
piece
this.
coach is for the fact of, but then I see this, and then I think, wow, what a shitty person I am for being so mean to Vicario, to being so mean to Jednak, the fraud.
But
I'm
when,
upset
when
with
you take
Jednak.
when you take off your Tottenham or Man United head, when I saw this, I thought that's not a foul. I think that's two players going for the ball. Okay, one of them's the goalkeeper; they're protected, but it's not like it didn't look like the attacking player's momentum was purely to take out the goalkeeper. It was trying to get the ball in the net. Oh, Jacob's just having a update there.
What?
Oh, that's all right. I
Am I
thought you were
frozen?
looking at. I thought you were having a firmware update. You looked to one side and then went quiet. But you're all right. You're back with us.
Oh no, my wife was grabbing a midnight snack, and I was just looking at her.
Just
I
making
love my
sure she didn't
wife.
take yours, eh?
No, I won't. She's about to wake up. All right. I love you. Good night.
You
Speaking
alpha.
of good
You
night, big up Mia.
alpha. You alpha. Telling telling your wife you love her, being nice to her.
Actually, what did they say? The textbook alpha. You're actually not supposed to look women in the eyes. You're not supposed to converse with the women either. That shows utter dominance. That shows you can't be arsed. I don't give a fuck about what you say, woman. That'll teach him, Paul. But big up Mia.
That's where I'm going
Says,
wrong.
this doesn't meet my expectations as a heated clash.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Oh wait. I'm drawing up blank right now on ways to attack you personally.
Well, we haven't got onto the city bit yet, so we're building people up. We're gathering the audience in.
Foreshadowing.
They're
Foreshadowing is
thinking.
happening.
They're thinking how can these two possibly argue? This is going to go.
There's
This
no
is
way
going to
could
go
get more
off.
heated.
It's going to go off, man. It's going to be. It's going to be fully mid.
It's so mid right now,
So mid, Ben.
bro. I'm so mid right now.
But did you think that was a foul? Like, if I put my 1980s head on, I don't think that's a foul on the keeper.
I don't. I always say get big in the box. That's how I always felt. That's why I said at the beginning with Vicario, it was like get big in the box, little man. Was kind of how I felt about it, and it was like the first time I was like, okay, here's something he needs to work on. Here's something that he's clearly struggling with, and to me, I don't think it's a foul. But look, they gave it to fucking Palace. They give it to other people, but for my Don, my mafioso in between the sticks, they do me like this.
But it's funny result though. Crystal Palace 4, Man United 0.
It was 4-0? Yeah, I think it was 4-0.
What did I say?
I don't know. I was looking at the comment from Jula. It says good morning.
God, you made me doubt
Good morning,
myself.
Jacob. And the wet wipes hope you're. I'm such a good host that I'm listening to you, but then also like my daughter's going like, eh.
And you've got the
moving.
wow.
Oh yeah, it's kind of loud. Is it kind of loud?
Not disturbingly loud, no.
Is it bad?
Nah, fuck it. It's all right. Yeah, stop the
fuck
stream.
you. How about
Stop
that?
the stream and put sponges up on your wall.
Oh yeah, that's what I need to do. Speaking of sponges on the wall, big up Jula. I don't know why I said this segue. That was a shitty segue.
You're listening to 96.2, where the platters that matter. Drula, thanks for the sponges on the wall.
Big up Kuva. Says not heated, Mia. What the fuck? I'm throwing air punches, bro. We got Kuva in a tizzy.
Hey, fuck that Kuva guy.
You can hold that, Kuva. How about that?
Is Kuva the missing ingredient into it getting heated, perhaps?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. But Kuva is the missing piece to a fantastic panel.
But unfortunately, he's not the we're looking for.
Correct. United were so mid. They were mid. Elite had a brace on the day. So that was kind of cool of him. Big up Kuva. Thank you for becoming a sponsor tonight of the Wet Wipe Lounge, sponsoring the Wet Wipes. Social 101. This is the dude who told Say you go believe in Spurs, man. Yeah, why not? Why can't you believe in Spurs? I mean, when you were a kid and you said, Mama, after you got out that titty, you said, "Mama, can you tell Santa I want a fucking rocking horse or whatever the fuck?" And then they said, "Let me tell Santa," and you believed in it. Your tooth fell out. They told you put it under your bed, and you believed in it. Believing in something ain't bad, by the way. So saying that you need to believe, hey, you gotta believe. You gotta believe. Slap 200 million down for Elise, Ezzy, and Wharton. Man, who the fuck is Wharton is what I would say, first of all. And second of all, actually, he was kind of good today, if I'm real. But the hype around Wharton started today. I'm getting Elise, Eze, and hear me out now, Chris Richards. Have you ever heard of Chris Richards?
Oh, sorry, I was sorry, I was typing at Sean Butler. He's sending me WhatsApp messages. But you, what? Who? What were you saying,
Sean
Jacob?
Butler. Oh, sorry. Sean Butler. Oh, excuse me. Sean Butler texting you messages.
You know, he's got more followers than you, so when he messages me, I've got to put you on hold.
This fucking guy. I see this guy. Fucking guy.
Slimy. He says he's a hippie. He's the biggest right-wing capitalist grifter on the planet. So what was your question? Or is it gone?
Wow, hippies and financial people texting each other. Something's going on here. Some not so hippie action. The hippie would be like, "Fuck you, Butler, with your money, man. We don't need money. We need love."
Conspiracy?
Anyway.
Or is it?
That was ominous.
Hey.
Big up Mia with another super chat. Hello, Mia. Thank you so much. Good morning. You definitely talking to me nicely. Says Kuva, there we go. Now it's heated. Oh, it's getting fucking toasty up in here.
Well, we've had a bit of friction there, haven't we? Because Sean Butler came in, and it's you know.
It's true. Morning,
Jacob
everyone.
realized.
Good morning, Big Kaufman.
Jacob now realizes he's not the only YouTuber with more subscribers than me that I talk to. So it's given me a bit of power in this equation, perhaps. I know I have to constantly appear on your channel.
Well, I
get
wasn't
more subs
listening.
than you.
Elon Musk was texting me.
Oh, you cock.
I got you. Hold that, my friend. What's that, Elon? What's that? Oh, I'm so important. Thank you.
He's only saying that because you're white, you know.
Shit. Should have said someone else.
I mean, the only reason he's talking to you is he hasn't seen me. I mean, I've got blonde hair and blue eyes. He'd love me way more than you, man. Hi, Elon.
Wait, is Elon into eugenics like that?
Oh, is he big time, man? He's a fucking.
I mean, we're live
nutcase.
on Twitter right now, so maybe we shouldn't like. I think if you say
He
Elon
loves all
3
that.
times,
He
appears or
loves
some
all
shit.
that, man. He loves it.
I'm kind of scared now. Elon, we love you. Don't find me, okay? I have a family. Speaking of, this little girl waking up. Come here. I guess there's another thing that I fucking bookmarked that we could talk about.
Oh yeah, back to the stream. Okay,
It
What's
is in the
this?
title. It is in
Is
the
it?
title. Yeah. Says here, Tottenham are keen on signing Ivan Toney.
Oh,
Oh, you're angry. You're angry, huh? What do you think about Ivan Toney? You take him?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm the last person to ask. Like,
Oh my goodness.
we need someone. I think we need someone up in that that area.
Yeah.
But whether it's him or not, I don't know. Maybe not. I do have concerns about someone that, you know, gambles that much. Really, you know, stupidly. I just think it's I don't know. I know defenses that people have. Oh well, he wasn't betting on himself or stuff like that. But it's still that if you're really into gambling or any substance or whatever, it gives you an adrenaline boost. It is an advantage to gamble, no matter what. And maybe maybe he has shaken all that. Maybe I am being unfair, but he didn't seem that really.
I'll be honest. He
didn't seem
the worst. If gambling's the worst thing that he done,
fuck it, get him in,
I ain't really that fucking bothered. Can you score?
Well, it bothers you. Yeah, but it bothers you
if you hit women or you abuse children.
Sure.
Those two is kind of like go fuck yourself. Like,
see, I'm not even.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to be like, oh, go get Mason Greenwood. And as talented as Mason Greenwood is, he can go fuck himself. I would never support or sanction that, and I don't think our fans would either. Which, by the way, this debate did get heated, as you could tell.
It's getting heated now. Now. Look, not that I don't like women and children. I do like them, but I'm more worried about a player getting suspended for 8 months if he gets caught on his phone again. That's what I'm worried about. But wasn't it? Wasn't it?
A guy who was he was betting on himself.
But no, I've got to stop you there. Don't interrupt me. But wasn't it mental?
Don't interrupt me. Show me the evidence of you interrupting me. All right.
Wasn't it mad when people was? I heard Spurs fans saying, "Let's get Mason Greenwood as well," and it's like, did you not hear? Oh well, it's just no. There's actual evidence. It's like no, you can't have that guy.
I'll tell you right now. This is probably the last time I ever say the man's name. Mason Greenwood can go find the furthest corner of Antarctica and go fuck off.
That's opinion. Right.
That's where you should sit folks like that. But gambling, bro. There's a bunch of people, grandmas. There's a bunch of people, grandmas right now, sat up in casinos, clicking away at the slot machines, spending their fucking hard-earned retirement money every single night, clickety every single night. So to me, everyone's got their vices. If you get a little adrenaline kick off fucking, and the thing is, it wasn't like he was betting on like I'm gonna go down in the 7th round.
Defending him.
He was betting on himself to score and be that guy.
That's giving himself an advantage because he's a gambling junkie,
By believing in himself, how was that believing?
It gives him an extra boost. If I get this goal, I get 10 grand. I'm getting myself a bonus. Of course, that's incentive.
Yeah, come on, man, get the goal. Get the goal.
Hey, look. You don't have to take my word for it. We can just take the direct word of God, and I don't want to get serious here, but it is in the Quran that
I knew we were going there. I knew we were going because I know Quran that's why you have a thing against the gambling.
Gambling's haram. It's haram.
It is haram, but it's not Ramadan anymore, so haram is not.
Yeah, live a little. Live a little.
Yeah. Live a little, and then ask for forgiveness. That's what Ramadan's for, right?
Oh yeah.
Jordan liked to bet. That's true. Michael Jordan would make bets, and he was a gambling addict, motherfucker.
He had a Hitler mustache. I mean, he's your role model.
Who? Michael
He's
Jordan?
a douche. Yeah, he went through the phase of having a Hitler mustache.
I didn't say he was my idol, but he's the sporting god of basketball.
Of
He's
course.
the GOAT of basketball.
Right, but is Ivan Toney the god of football? Is that what you're saying? I think your argument falls apart.
If you allow him to gamble a little bit more, I think if you allow him to gamble more,
then
yes,
he
will be.
He will flourish. All right.
Because think about it. Game 7, Ivan Toney needs to score first and last. Hey, coach, I'm gonna put it all out there. I need to score first and last, and then we win the big game, Pop. That's what I'm on.
Yeah, maybe he's doing spreads.
But we're not here to talk about his dad. We're talking about Michael Jordan.
Maybe do some spreads. You don't have to lose a game to win the spread. Just saying.
This is getting
Where's
heated.
the harm? Where's the harm in gambling? It's only a harmless flutter, isn't it? But I don't know. Look, although since he's returned,
I like gambling because I like the fact that Native Americans have some aspect of getting back to the white man. I do like that. Native Americans here are catching all these white people and just taking all their money for what it's worth, giving them their little adrenaline hikes. And I like that. That's a little bit of a sweet karmic justice. I don't
just
give
a
damn
little.
how awful Yeah, a little suckle at the teat of justice. You know? I like that.
Although, like, since Toney, how many? Do you know how many? Like, my impression of Toney since he's come back is he's been pretty good, though. He's been scoring goals and stuff like that. Has he? He's been all right, has he?
He hasn't been as good as he was last year, but he's
Oh,
still
fuck him! He's got off the boil.
But you got to allow him to gamble, and he become Michael Jordan.
Oh,
That's the whole
okay,
point.
okay. Can we do it by proxy? Like, I mean, Radu Dragashin's agent always wants to say stuff and get involved. Can we get him involved as like Tony's gambler on the side?
Maybe he can put him up as like leverage, and if we don't win or whatever, instead of paying your debts, you can just take Dragashin's agent and take him to Russia or something.
But the thing, right, so the question I'd have about Toney at the moment, is he better than Richarlison when Richarlison's good?
Yes. Every aspect of football, yes.
Okay.
In every single aspect you can quantify in
So when you say
football.
he's not been as good, he's still been better than Richie, and I'm not talking about injured Richie, I'm talking about good Richie. He's still been better than that, has
When
he?
Richie's able to tap the ball into the net from 6 yards out frequently because of the well-worked goals that the system and the tactics from Ange Postecoglou have developed, yes, he's still better than that version of Richie.
Okay.
Ryan Gloria says just slightly. Bro, I don't think just slightly. That's crazy. Richarlison's been decent. We make it easy. When you make it easy, it's hard to fuck it up. You think of McDonald's, how many steps it take to make one of them shitty burgers? Not many, because they've got some guy who didn't make it out of high school flipping and doing them burgers and squirting the sauces on there. That's my point.
I'll be back in a second.
Oh, he's gone. The heated debate's been too much. The sauna has turned up the heat, and clearly the Hotspur hippie cannot handle the kitchen when it is warm.
I literally have to go to the toilet and wee myself. I've been pummeled so hard.
He needs a pee-pee break. Only the weakest of men need the pee-pee break. I'm just kidding. Big up, Paul. Let's see. I can't pull up any of the chats. My hands are full. If you can, I've got a baby drinking milk right now. And then I got to change a poo-poo probably. Or a pee-pee. Who knows? It's a little fun mystery what's in there. Let's see. Kuva says gambling definitely pays off. Oh, it disappeared. It disappeared because of Wayne Francois. Saying Richie has been consistently average all season. Good on him. The consistency of being average is better than what he did last season, so it's still an improvement because it's better than last year. Consistently average is an improvement on Richarlison last year, so I'll take it. Kuva, gambling isn't addictive. I know mates who've been gambling for 20 years. Hasn't affected them. Paul's just gone to talk to Sean without Jacob. Yeah, there you go, Kuva. That's what it is. See? Kuva, maybe you do need to join. Make this shit more heated and debatey. Or what, did I put heated clash or heated debate? I can't see it right now. But I did change it. Yep, 12 goals average. I mean, I'm used to Harry Kane giving me 30. Harry Kane was at about what, 26, 27 right now. But also David Shearer. Let me just throw into the equation, like my point of saying is that Ainge's tactics make it so it's easy for. There's two goals, and I think they're both versus Everton that I were like, wow, those were actually well taken goals. Outside of that, I'm feel pretty confident in saying that every other goal was a tap in that we worked well from our build up play from a tactical standpoint in the final third when we've actually been effective or on the counter. I just don't think he's good enough. The 12 goals doesn't negate the physical traits I see from him on the pitch and the mental traits I see from him on the pitch. I can't join Jacob. I'm on the phone call with Paul. Paul, Kuva accused you. You have an accusation on your head, Paul. Kuva's accused you that you actually didn't have to take a piss, that Sean was calling you and you wanted to speak to him uninterrupted by me.
Well, bitches, I left my phone unattended by my chair while I went to the toilet. So there you go.
I want to know what collusion you and Sean are up to. That's what we need to get to the bottom of.
We're gonna take you down, motherfucker.
They're coming for me, dude.
We're
I
gonna
knew
take
it.
you down.
They're coming for me, man.
We don't want people in America watching some El Paso dude talking about
You're
Tottenham.
right. You're right. I'm supposed to stick to MLB. That's what they say, and stick to the
Oh,
NBA, which
God.
the Dallas Mavericks are doing really well in the NBA. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, David, I do agree. We got to work with what we got. And Richie, I've been saying to start Richie, because for better or worse, low key feel like he's our best option through the middle right now with Son off the left, and I just got fingered by the Hotspur hippie. That's a T-shirt, surely.
Have I missed
I mean,
any
we could put it
messages?
on
What's
the
been
shirt.
going on? No.
Look at that.
It's all-
Cleaned it. No fucks given.
What,
Cleaned it.
just ran it under a tap or
What do you mean?
cleaned it? Yeah, spotless.
No, I meant she cleaned it. Like she took it.
Ah, right. Well, that's what they do. They got fuck all else to do, mate. They just drink milk, shit, and fart and cry, and they don't even know they've got arms. So you got to wrap them so they don't scratch fuck out of themselves. It's so dumb. I mean, I'm not trying to insult your baby, but she's thick as shit, mate. Right now.
Wow.
But having said that, as I said this on the phone to you the other day, even right now, she is smarter than the smartest AI ever in the world. Already, right now, she is.
I'm still saying fuck you, Paul.
Prove me wrong.
Terminator.
What?
The movie The Terminator.
Yeah.
They're pretty smart. Almost killed the entire human race.
Right. Okay. A movie. Right. That's damning evidence. Oh, I was kind of thinking, prove me wrong by getting your daughter to recite Shakespeare right now. You look like you're going to breastfeed her, man. with those moobs you have.
my man titties. She gonna think that's mama's. No, it's not mama. What are the odds of Jacob wearing a drink? I don't know, but Ivan Toney would probably put a bet on it, and that would motivate me to get her to spit up on me. And apparently, that's some kind of advantage, according to Paul, in this heated clash and debate. Big up Ren. This is the wettest corner of YouTube.
I didn't want to get all Islamic on you. You pushed me, man. You pushed me. So, gambling's haram.
Hey, man, and you're well within your rights to feel that way. But I'm willing to do this whenever he plays for us for 90 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Because to me, it's not the even okay. So this is gonna sound crazy, but in American football, there's a running back called Adrian Peterson. He got in trouble and suspended for an entire season, I think it was, because the way that he disciplined his children was deemed too excessive. And he's like, what? I'm from the South. This is how we discipline our children. And the NFL was basically like, no, you're not allowed. And then it became this moral conversation of like, is the league supposed to be allowed to tell you how you raise your children, how you live your life? Like, what is this? Did we sign up for the fucking army, or are we playing professional sports? And I don't know. I think this is one of those things for me that toes that line of obscurity where it's not so black and white. Like, yes, it's wrong in the term of like, you're a professional athlete. You shouldn't be like when I worked for the Cowboys and when I worked for FC Dallas, gambling was becoming legal around that time. But if I had gambled as an employee, I was going to get in trouble as well. And so I kind of was like, what? I have no say on what fucking happens. How am I as an employee going to be punished? So I guess I could see where if it's like a person who does have a direct impact on the outcome, betting on certain outcomes, I do see that how that is wrong from a professional standpoint, not just being haram.
Well, like the two things I've got against it are, well, it's nothing to do with religion. It's the 8-month suspension, or it'll be long. If he gets caught again, he's done. You know, that's the risk. But also, but I take your point about the hypocrisy. You know, when you've got a sport like Premier League football, and every time I watch anything remotely connected to it, I get bombarded by 50 gambling over. Oh,
Yeah.
be careful what you say. Don't say these things out loud because it's against YouTube terms of service, man.
If I say bet and then 3 numbers,
You can say that, but you can't say the full URL or show the full URL. That's one
so
of
if
those
I
weird.
say, well, I'm in
Don't.
America, but also like that would be all .uk shit, right?
Yeah. But you can't have that on your screen.
So like,
It's weird. It's a weird thing about YouTube. People have lost their channels over stuff like that. But I find it weird how the whole of the sporting empire is built on this sort of stuff. But when a player does it, it's like, oh, you're setting a. I mean, what is it? You're setting a bad example or something. It's like, no,
Yeah,
hang on a minute.
it's like when Coca-Cola was a sponsor and Cristiano Ronaldo was like, "Don't give me a water. Get this out of here. This is poison." And they're like, "You can't do that. That's the sponsor." But then he do partake in the other sponsors, and it's like, "You can't do that, bro. It's a sponsor." I thought I was, like sponsors for the Cowboys.
That was a
Like
very
Deja
cute little
Blue.
squeak.
You heard that?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, it's
Deja
cool.
Blue or whatever. There's a bunch of Deja Blue water bottles. There's a bunch of fucking Coca-Cola and Dr. Pepper and all. There's those things for me to consume because they are sponsors and they send a bunch of free shit to these companies. And so it's like utilizing those free things. But anyway, so yes or no, Tony, would you take him for 40 mil? The rumor is we
40
won't
mil?
spend more than 40, and I'm cool with that.
Probably.
I'd spend 60. I'd spend 60 on him personally.
Yeah, maybe.
But if I had a choice between him or Mohamed Kudus, I'm taking Mohamed Kudus.
Never heard of him.
Which this is his first season in the Premier League, and he played for West Ham, and he was one of their best players. Before that, he played for Ajax. He is a hell of a player. I enjoyed watching him a lot. I think he's very talented, and he came to the Premier League, didn't really miss a beat. He's a hell of a player, and they got him cheaper. They got him for cheaper than we got Brennan Johnson. And I remember I was on a show with Ashmatic, and I was all like really distraught because he went to West Ham, and it's like, bro, you couldn't have gone somewhere else. Like, you couldn't have gone to Tottenham. But anyway, let's move on to the real heated discussion here, Paul. The real meat of the sandwich. Let me get fucking Ivan Toney off of the screen.
There you go.
I just
Look at
wanna
that.
Put this up.
I think that's a good one. I know exactly what that means. You could put Pep in there as well, I think, couldn't you?
No,
No?
I think he had more points, so I think that's why he got left. Because if you could put Pep in there, they would have put Pep in there for sure.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to bump up the price. I'm saying that tweet that I bookmarked claims we don't want to. Tottenham aren't going to like for 40. They'll do it, but not for more than 40. Is what that thing was alluding to. But I'm saying I would go up to 60 if they weren't going to take, because you're not going to get an Ivan Toney for 40. Arsenal will sign him for 50 minimum. They need a fucking striker. And if they get an Ivan Toney, it might be sayonara on the league. But Paul, this is a perfect segue. You said you don't care if Arsenal win the league. When Tottenham plays City, you want to see the almighty Tottenham Hotspur go in and marching in for 3 fucking points. And I feel the exact opposite. I would like to start the entire U18 lineup. Vicario as a striker, Mikey Moore as our goalkeeper, Brandon Austin as the left winger. See if Alfie Whiteman is fit and put him at the right wing. This is the lineup that I'm going for versus City. I would like to help their goal differential out. You know, maybe they let Son score a couple, and then we let them score a whole bunch. It could be fun, you know? Because at the end of the day, Arsenal winning the league, I don't know that I would enjoy any aspect of it during the summer and going forward on YouTube. When I go on these other channels and I have to debate with people, all season it's going to be, we won the Premier League last year, you are shit, you bottled fourth, yada, yada, yada.
Well, I get that,
feel
man.
like-
I get that. I get that. Look, you know, if you don't mind me interjecting, would you like to continue? I'll be quiet.
No, actually, I do like it when you interrupt me. See, I kind of just ramble and wait for you to speak up, really, is what it is. I'm just talking, and I'll keep talking until you are ready to speak.
I kind of thought that might be. This is like reverse fucking internet, man. Please interrupt me. Just, I know I'm talking, but please, can you say something? Stop me.
At any moment. Any moment. I'm rambling here at this point.
Hey, you know, I get where you're coming from. I know lots of people like you and other people who define their successes by other people's failure. I like to think I've got a bit more steel.
It's not.
I've got a bit more steel in my cock than you have. And I like to think the Tottenham Hotspur are the greatest team the world has ever seen. I like to think that when we go out to a game of football, we're not caring about Arsenal. We're not caring about Liverpool or West Ham. We're just caring about Tottenham. We go out there for glory, and the Spurs go marching on. Back to you.
That was moving, and I feel like I'm about to be drafted into the war, if I'm completely honest. But the way I feel about it is this. Fuck Arsenal. I'm petty as shit. I am the most petty motherfucker. My wife will tell you I'm petty. My daughter barely knows me. For 2 weeks, she'll tell you I'm petty. You can ask Tom Petty. He say we ain't related, but he's petty. Everyone knows how petty I'm a petty motherfucker, bro. I don't forget. I got a squid tattooed on my forearm because, you know, a fun fact about squids, they don't forget. Paul,
No, but this is the same mentality you will. If I can't have her, no one can have her. You know, it's just
no.
Why? Who gives a fuck if Arsenal win the league? Who gives a fuck?
Me, because them banging their chest about, oh, this, that, and the other, if they go home this season with as many trophies as Tottenham Hotspur the last 2 years, that is egg on their face and makes them look even worse. So to me, I'm like, throw all the fucking eggs at them, shit on them, pee on them, hope the rain doesn't wash them off, but it makes it stick to their skin. I want them to burn. Not in hell.
It'd be so sad, wouldn't it? Be so
I want
sad.
to see them burn. I want to go on rival channels, and anytime they talk shit about Tottenham, I say, yeah, well, if you're Arsenal, you have just as many trophies in the last what odd years as us. 4, 5 years, you've won just as much as us. So, to me, I don't measure. I know you said measuring success based off of other failures.
It's getting heated.
I would never quantify someone's failures as our success, but I mean, it kind of quantified in the top 4 once upon a time with a man named Antonio Conte. So if someone's failures can make me feel better about shit, I'm gonna drink it up, baby. I'm gonna soak it up. You know what I'm saying?
Don't bother me at all. I'm not going to sit here crying like a big, and I'm just going to pick a US state at random here, like a big Texan fool, and just cry there and say,
you fucking.
where? Arsenal have won the league. Oh, they're making fun of me. It's so hard being a Tottenham fan. Where's your fucking balls? Where's your fucking balls? It's a game of football, son. You don't go out there and try and lose. Because be as angry as you like. I'm still Just go out there and lose a game of football just so that, oh, fuck Arsenal. Fuck you, soft cocks.
Yeah, man. It's because I'm
Fuck
petty,
it.
bro.
No, yeah.
I was thinking about it before the show, and I was
Hey,
like,
look,
see,
look,
if
I'll
you're
put-
all
I'll put it- I'll
holistic like
put-
a hippie, and you're all like, it's all good, bro. I'm worried about me, bro. It's me that I'm focused. I'm worried, you know what I mean? You're looking in the mirror rather than looking to your left and your right, and I respect that, and I can see the value in it. However, my pettiness will not allow me to just stand by. Not matter of fact, not just stand by. Fucking clear the road for the pussy ass Woolwich Wanderers to fucking stroll onto the Premier League title. Just roll out the carpet for them and say, if you just continue to do your job, you're gonna win the No, fuck you. They're your pussy. You're a pussy. Arsenal, not you. I'm talking like I don't want them to have anything good in life. I don't want them to have any joy. I don't want any shiny things in any of their hands because anytime I say shit, that all these Arsenal fucking fucks are going to be sending me trophies of saliva holding a trophy, Boohoo Saka holding the trophy.
Oh, that's
all
so
these
hard,
fucking
isn't it?
fucking ugly bastards holding the fucking trophy. I don't want it. Wah,
You
wah.
see-
I don't
see,
want
you
it.
know-
Wah, wah.
you know-
I want to save myself from these images.
Well, then don't watch them, man. And, me, not that, I'd say that I've got more of the heart of a winner than you have, Jacob, but my opinion would be that, yeah, you have it this year. We're taking it next year. Fuck you. I don't care. We're beating Man City. If we beat Man City and we start playing well, this is the springboard for next season. You're already giving away
Springboard
next
for
season.
Bro, I've seen what happens when we go 13 days without playing ball. We get our ass fucking whooped.
Every time. I know.
We go 13 days without playing ball. We get our ass whooped.
I'm more
We
hopeful
go a
than
whole
that,
summer. There's no springboard. Yeah, we springboarding into fucking Cancun.
Hey,
Peter.
look, and
That's what
I'm
we're
being,
springboarding into.
and you know what? I am being harsh on you, and I am going to rip you a few more arseholes over this, believe me. But I just spoke to one of my oldest friends in England before I came on, and he's of the same opinion with you. And I'm going, what the fuck, dude? What do you mean lose on purpose?
It's what I'm fucking on, bro. It's what I'm fucking on,
Fucking
bro.
losers.
It's
I mean,
not
God,
losers.
it is, man.
It's
if we can't,
in a race, in a race, when you're running a race, sometimes you want to like not go 100%. This is the part of the race where we don't go 100%. This is the part of the race where we say, let's just pull back a little bit. That's all I'm saying. Just Mikey Moore as our goalkeeper.
I would
Vicario
absolutely
as the striker.
Look, if we do lose against City, then obviously there's a silver lining to that. But I'll be more pissed off than we lost to City. That's where I'm at. I don't. Oh. So what do you want to do? Well, we lose to Man City, and then we've got to rely on other results and hope they come through. In the meantime, you might as well beat Man City.
For what? What is our goal here? I don't even want Champions League, bro. I've said that all
No,
along.
I'm not talking about that. No, I'm talking about Arsenal winning the league.
Oh,
because it's not a done
Man
deal.
United fucking do something for me. If Man United do something for me, then who play? Let me see. Let me check the schedule. Let me see who plays first, because this will dictate how I support the club. Yeah, bro. They play on Sunday. We play Burnley, so we'll know. Okay, so if Manchester United beat Arsenal, get all 3 points versus Arsenal, then I'm going into City saying let's fuck them up.
And if Arsenal win,
then I'm saying
let's lose
City,
anyway.
no
just to
Diddy,
give them a
but
chance. Just to give them a chance.
Hey,
Pathetic.
Sometimes
pathetic. How can you fucking sit there and say I want to lose a game of football?
Okay, so if I'm trying to beat, I don't want to lose. I need to lose.
There you go.
There's a difference. I don't
There's
want to lose.
Semantics. Here we go. Get out your fucking dictionary.
Here's the semantics.
Page
There's a
532.
Yeah, a concession for the greater good, Paul.
Fuck the greater good, man. It don't exist.
When you go to the UN and you're like, these are my terms and conditions, then they respond. They say, these are my terms.
And they all say, fuck you. We're America.
Well, okay, let's say it's two other countries negotiating that aren't America.
Oh, what, like
right?
Botswana and South Korea? Let's say they've got a dispute.
Yes, and they say these are my terms and these are my terms. Then they say, well, where can we meet in the middle? And this is what that is. This is that meeting in the middle, because if it's like this, it's like in Spider-Man, bro. Yeah, have you seen the Spider-Man with fucking? Look, you got to hear me out here. Have you seen the Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, which one?
He's my Spider-Man. The first
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
The very
Well,
first
he's not
one,
the first.
The first one for me, Paul. Not the,
The
first one that came out when
the first
Stan
one
Lee
I remember was a
hanging
guy.
out.
I've forgotten his name, but he was one of the kids out of The Sound of Music. But anyway, we'll go to Tobey Maguire because you're only young. I get it.
So Tobey Maguire is my Spider-Man, all right? Just like Pierce Brosnan is my James Bond.
Fucking sad. This is what we got to go on. You're building up your case by starting up with that, are you? Fuck me. All right, carry on. And based on that, I want us to lose against Man City. All right, case closed. Donk.
You're gonna make
Fuck
me forget my
you.
point here, Paul. You're gonna make.
But
what was
just
my
as
point?
Tobey Maguire is your
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man. Look,
Oh,
he was a good
okay,
Spider.
Yes. See, this is what it's like. This is what it's like. If you remember that movie, you saw it, right? The one with Tobey Maguire, the very first one.
The first one, yeah.
So in the movie, whenever he allows the guy to rob the guy who stiffed
He
him on some
steps
money.
to the side.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, I got your ass. That's not my problem, bitch." Is what he said to that fucking guy. He's like, "Why didn't you stop him?" He's like, "I fail to see how that's my problem," because he said that earlier when he's like, "You shorted me the money." And he's like, "I fail to see how that." So it was a little bit of a gotcha, bitch.
Bit of a payback,
And that's
yeah.
That's how Tottenham fans are going to be acting if we beat City. Gotcha. But what we did, our uncle's dead now. Our uncle's out there fucking bleeding in the street, dead. And
But
that's
hang on,
Arsenal winning
but
the
you're
trophy.
saying but you're saying that's because Spider-Man stood out of the way of the killer. Like you're
We are
saying,
Spider-Man,
Tottenham should
bro.
stand out the way of Man
It's
City.
a
Off
flip.
you go.
You've got to flip it. You've got to flip the scenario technically.
Make it
for the
nonsense, okay?
No.
You're going to take the
more you
meaning and say
convolute
it's
the
not
im-
that.
It's like art, Paul. The more you convolute the image, the more I can tell you what I think it is and leave it
Okay.
open for interpretation. So again,
Right.
we are Tobey Maguire. The Premier League title, that's Arsenal. The guy who's running with the cash. That's Arsenal trying to run with the Premier League.
That's Arsenal, okay.
And we can stop them. Or we can say, I don't see how that's my problem.
Well,
and
we
we're
had our
going for the
chance to
win.
stop them and we fucked it up. We stood out of their way,
This
didn't
is our
we?
second chance. This is that.
Oh, we got
little
another chance.
redemptione. You know,
So
you
we
play
did-
beer pong and you have redemption. You just lost, but here's a chance to get back in the game now.
Right.
And this is it, Paul. This is all I've got left. This is all I've got left this season. I swear on everything. What the fuck do I have to look forward to any of it? Except for Arsenal tears, you know? Because what Oliver Skip at left back, that's where my hope is. Because he
But
looked
this-
better
he-
than the dog
but
shit
see,
we had
this
in
is-
Emerson
but-
Royale. That's
But I don't care about the Arsenal tears either. If they don't win the league,
I
it'll
do.
be
They're so,
get a little
they're so
giggle out.
sweet. They're like little.
Yeah, but that's because you're involved with all. That's because you're involved with these all these scabby fans from all these scabby clubs, and you go on channels and you're all you're all feisty, and you want to. I get it. You want to go on there and go.
Yeah, baby.
I don't
You
give
want
a
just as much
fuck.
as Tottenham. We've had how many managers have we had since Arteta was there? We've had Poch, Jose, Stellini, Mason twice, Nuno, and now Ainge. 6 managers. 6 managers. And if we can win the FA Cup, we've had 6 managers and y'all have won just as much as us. It's a way of dragging them down into
So
the mud where we've been.
So picture this. Fast forward 12 months, right? It's getting near the end of the season. You've got Tottenham. Let's just say things are going good. Tottenham are up there. We've got a chance. Man City are up there. They're slightly ahead. And we've got to play Manchester City. And what's in Manchester City's head? We beat them 15-0 last year. See, I'm thinking the long game. You and your TikTok generation of instant gratification.
I don't do TikTok. Don't.
Oh,
Okay, technically I created a TikTok, but it has been
I've never even looked at TikTok, man, ever.
Literally every time I've ever opened it, it's so overstimulating that I just want it to stop. Like I'm like, where's the fucking pause button? Because when you the moment you open it, it's just playing a video full volume in your fucking face, and it's like, I didn't ask for this. Can you just hang on? And I just feel like the app doesn't give you a chance to fucking say, hang on, please.
So
It's
what?
more
So
like
so you'd be happy,
vomit
right? So if
content in
we,
your face.
you'd be happy, like, so if we lost against Man City and Ange gets out there in the press conference afterwards and see, yeah, we didn't want Arsenal to win it. That's why we threw the game.
He's Tottenham through and through. I'll fucking tattoo his face on my ass.
Oh God, it breaks my heart. Breaks my
He'd be
heart.
showing me. He'd be showing me he's a Tottenham fan. Is what he'd be showing me. He'd be showing me that this shit means something to me, man. But of course he's not going to, because like the integrity of the sport and all that shit. So you got.
Oh, just minor things. Just minor things about like fucking playing by the rules and winning and losing on those merits.
The general integrity of the sport that's been upheld.
Fuck that. Fuck the integrity of the sport.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do that to Arsenal fans.
I do. I do. I mean, we've already conceded a bunch of goals. What's a couple more? You know, it's kind of where I'm at. Like, and think about it. If we do this and then Arsenal lose by, say, 1 point, that is our draw at their ground. So I can take that as well. The end goal is what I have in mind. The season closes, and I need that fucking, because I'm numb to City winning it, and I don't care anymore. Win it again, who gives a fuck? As long as it's not Arsenal cunts. I'm so serious. Like, I don't want to deal with no fucking Arsenal fuck in my phone, on my chat. They are going to.
Well, you know what I do, man. You know what I do.
Enjoy the moment.
Like, you know, when people are like that, and I've done this with Tottenham fans, but they don't seem to get the message because they keep coming on to my channel and saying hello, even though I've blocked them 500 times. I block them again. I just keep blocking them.
But
it's not democracy out there, man.
Well, you know, those people will like and subscribe and share the video and shit if they feel like it's a place they can
fuck them.
Share their opinions.
Grow my channel like a bonsai tree. I'm not going to like wake up one day and I've got 20,000 fucking subscribers and they're all cunts.
I mean, that's a very good point. Like, you would hope the 20,000 subscribers are all genuinely good people like Drula, who's been a member
what happens? I've done this is my.
Says
it's
F
not my
Arsenal.
Oh well, let's that's it.
So it's F Arsenal unless it's at the expense of ourselves.
Right. See, I've got. Unfortunately, I've got the soundboard and you haven't. So, I mean, you can bring up some comments in your favour, and I can just dictate what the mood of the channel is by sound.
This picture says that's not nice. So it's not nice. I mean, I guess I could play clips and it would like override you. So if I did this.
I didn't press my buttons quick enough. Shit. I would have done you though. I would have done. So seriously, you actually want to lose a game of football just because of all that?
Like, I want to lose. No, wait. I need to lose, but I don't want to lose.
You need to lose.
This is like, I have to eat vegetables. I don't want to, but they say it's good.
Yeah,
for you.
that's because you know, God.
Sometimes you got to do things you don't necessarily like or agree with. I mean, look at the ending of Old Yeller. They fucking kill that dog at the ending of Old Yeller. They shoot him in the fucking face.
Yeah, but they didn't show, you know, the misdemeanors the dog would have committed in its, you know, previous 7 years on the planet or whatever, you know? We don't know what that dog got up to.
A bullet in the fucking head is what he got up to.
Well,
and that's my point.
I'm
Do
not
you
saying
wanna
he
be-
deserved it, but
you
we
want-
don't
do
know.
You saying Arsenal, like you don't mind if you don't care if Arsenal win the league. That's like
Yeah.
saying I don't care that old Yeller got rabies and got shot in the fucking head. That's what you're basically saying to me. So you heard
That's
it
a
here
dog
live
in
and
a
direct.
film.
An hour and 21 minutes in, Paul's basically saying he doesn't like animals and fuck dogs. So
I guess that's what I'm saying. Fuck him. I want to beat Man City.
oh, you want old Yeller to get fucking rabies, huh? So you're saying in Lassie, when she would come back and be like, "Oh, Jimmy fell down the whale,"
Listen,
you wish it was Lassie who fell down the whale with him.
You're talking to somebody who, grew up listening to a lot of Elvis and Old Shep. Have you heard the song Old Shep by Elvis Presley? Do you know who
Old
Elvis
Shep?
is? Elvis ring a
I know
bell?
who Elvis is, my blue suede shoes, and he got
Oh,
banned
okay,
on TV
right,
because he was waving his dick around. They were like, "You can't wave your dick on TV, sir." And he
Yeah,
was like,
Old
"Fuck
Shep. It was a
I'm like,
sad song about, a dog dying. It's not that I don't feel compassion for that sort of situation. The thing I fail to see is how it's related to Tottenham Man City.
Keep talking. I'm bringing something up just to really.
You bring it up, man. You bring it on. The bigger, the better. Because we got to get heated here. Don't forget.
That was great.
Hang on. This is what you're telling me. You want this dog to get rabies.
Fuck him. Fuck Man
Let's think about those lyrics for a
City.
second.
Fuck Man City.
He said Yeller, come back Yeller, and then this is my favorite part. I think you don't understand because you're not from the West, but it says best doggone dog in the West.
Best doggone dog in the West.
And you want him to get rabies.
Well, where the fuck is Old Yeller now? Where is he now?
He's fucking dead. And then the new old Yeller, he's dead also.
And that's what Arsenal will be from next season onwards, because we will be the new kings. And we can't be the kings. We can't proclaim that we are the rightful rulers of football in the United Kingdom. Is if, no, what we'll do is we're not that, we don't want Arsenal to win. We're not that good. We'll just fold against Manchester City. It's all right. I know some fans thought, like that deluded hippie guy, he thought we might have a chance of winning the league next year. But I understand that that's gone because we just capitulated, bent over the bonnet of a car, dropped our trousers to Man City, said, "Come on in, sailor," because we define our successes by other teams' failures. That's what the fuck you're saying, man. So you're gonna put off our Premiership challenge for another year, whether it's next year or not. You're just gonna put it off one more year.
Well, mathematically,
I've got less years on this planet than you young whippersnapper. I want to win I want us to win the Premier League sooner rather than later, and we ain't going to win it sooner if we start dropping our DAX for Man City just because people don't want Arsenal to win the league. Fuck them.
Even if we get all 3 points the rest of the way, and everybody else lose the rest of the way, we ain't winning the league this year. It's just mathematically not going to happen.
I'm not saying this year. I'm saying next year. What, you're going to start off the title race for next year by going, "Oh, sorry, Man City, we're a bit so insecure."
Well, I mean, think about it. If the players are like, last time we saw City, we lost 17-2, they would be motivated to get that back.
Right. Okay.
And Paul, this is like the point in the movie where it's like, do you go against your morals for minute fortunes?
Tiny gain.
Yeah. Or do you stick to your morals and make take the road less comfortable?
And what
for me,
happens when
I've
you
always
do
been
that?
like-
You've been the
Typically,
line of
that's how
least
the movie
resistance. That's what you are, man. The line of least
I like the
resistance.
smoothest
Fucking
fucking road.
take
the
it easy.
smoothest Hey, if I don't even have to hit
Neutral.
the gas pedal, talk
Let's
to me
just
nice.
put it
We
in.
chilling. Yeah.
Let's put it in neutral and roll down that hill.
Yeah, that's what the fuck I'm on. Make it simple, make it easy. You know what I mean? That's what I'm on. Man. If Arsenal win the league, I'll probably have to say I had another baby and I'll be back later. And just say I have another baby and so I don't have to stream anymore.
Brilliant. I don't have to come on your fucking channel for a year. That'd be nice.
You're still contractually obligated. Actually, you have to do this channel's. Actually, you have to do streams on this channel by yourself. I'm just not gonna be. You have to do streams on mine and on yours, and here's why: because you don't give a fuck if Arsenal people come into the chat and start talking shit. You don't care. You said it doesn't matter.
I'll just ban them, and you'll come back after a year, and you'll have like 1,000 subscribers because I fucked everyone off.
A true saboteur. Let me see what the poll says. I need to put.
Oh, how's the poll going? You've got one of them going, haven't you?
Yeah, I do.
I keep thinking about doing one of those, but I can never be asked.
They're kind of fun. I kind of like them.
Oh, looks like there's not many pussies out there. That's good. Oh no, throw in the towel. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all over. You know, the world ended in the year 2000 and we don't know, and we're just hanging around. This is another symptom of that. This soft, lily-livered, oh, well, if I can't have it, you can't have it. Oh, there's more in 24, I despair. Okay, let's lose against Manchester City. That'll be a great game to watch, won't it? I'll love that. Oh, at least Arsenal won't win the league, maybe. Fuck's sake.
You know what would be great is if United beat Arsenal and get all 3 points. We don't even have to fucking worry about it. Fantastic. You know
So this whole heated discussion has been irrelevant.
It's like you're gonna clean up the pond that's full of fucking trash, right? And you're not looking forward to it. You're like, I gotta go do this community service. But hey, they may drop a bomb and blow up the whole fucking park. No more lake, no more rubble. You don't have to serve community service. So that's how I see it, because there's not a lot of things I think that are going to bring me joy the remainder of this season. But Arsenal tears is one of those things. And Paul, you know me. I am a man who chases the simple things that make me feel good. And that is one of those simple things that'll make me feel real, real good. I don't know, but 3 different accounts came in relatively quick fashion telling us to support Real Madrid, which I find interesting. Yeah, to support Real Madrid would be to support the Spanish government, and supporting big government is just not my thing. Supporting big banks is not really my thing either. So no, thank you. But I appreciate you being here.
But yet, when you want Manchester City, who are an entire country, to play Tottenham, you want the big guys to win. You want the country to win. Little old Hotspur.
If we were 5 points off the top, this would not obviously be a conversation.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, I guess every team has that point in their season where they just think, oh, we ain't going to win it. We'll just fucking give up now. That's how sport works, isn't it?
I mean, if I'm a Crystal Palace fan, I probably would just stop watching the sport, if I'm honest. Because what are you even aspiring for? 10th place every season? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do those clubs, those fans of those clubs, like, it's either that or I'd rather support like a yo-yo team, so it's like every year you get some kind of joy. You know what I mean? Like,
Crystal Palace has been a yo-yo team.
Leicester fans probably enjoying themselves. They won the league. They won the FA Cup. They won a Community Shield. They got relegated. Yeah, that sucked. But now they just won another trophy. They won the league. And they're coming back up. you know, and that sounds like they had a lot of fun in those moments. And for me as a Tottenham Hotspur fan, I have only had loss after loss, finals, losses, and then fucking Arsenal tears. So it's one of the little tiny things that I've had.
A little tiny
that it's
concession.
Like, yeah, I'm shit, but so are you, you fucking stinky bitch. And that's kind of helped me navigate this trophy drought with Tottenham Hotspur. And losing to City would pontificate upon that. How about that word? I think you taught me that word. What does it actually mean?
Hey, what's this? What's this?
Right.
I've just saw something in the chat which has caught my attention. From John Terry saying, "Tell Hippie to stop avoiding me. He owes me big time." Which is
John
befuddling
Terry, huh?
to me. I've no idea who he is. Unless he's a sock puppet for someone. Never seen that before on the internet. Come on, John. What do I owe you, man? Tell me a bit more, man. Clue me in. I've got no idea who you are or what I owe you. I can assure you my checks are good.
Maybe he means he's in an Uber and he's waiting for you to pick him up. You owe me a ride.
Ah, here we go. Wow, really, Hippie, you don't know me? No, because your name is John Terry. I can't even see the picture you've got. I assume it's a picture of John Terry. So no.
It's like those videos where they like blur out the face. You know how you do it on your show where you blur out the face and then you alter their voice?
Playing games. Maybe if you say who you are, then you give me something.
Maybe if you
Just
don't
fucking
use an alter ego. This is like that one dude that was parading around as Donna Colin. Like, this is the same thing. Hello, Mr. Donna Colin, you know. Oh, no. Bro, I just got a text from an Arsenal fan. He's like, your daughter's beautiful, bro. Please let her be a Real Madrid fan. She's too cute to go through the Spurs pain. Spare her. Do the right thing.
It's beyond your control, man, because, you know, kids do what they do. Like, I've got two daughters, both in their 20s now, man. And through nothing I did, like I didn't shove Tottenham or anything down their throats, but my youngest, who's 20 at the moment, she's a Spurs fan and she plays football. So you just can't help it. They do what they do, man. John Terry, you're not fooling me, Hippie. Who the fuck are you?
I put him in a timeout. I put him in a timeout.
I wanted to know who he is.
Well, see, by putting him in a timeout, it'll force him to use his other account, and this will give us more clues into who it could possibly be. Which
You're
I think
ahead of
it's
the
pretty
game,
much
man.
narrowed down to 1, 2, or 3. You know, when they do a lineup, they're like, we have 5 suspects. We don't even need 5. I think it's really banned him.
I can't think of it.
David Shearer banned him too. So there you go.
I can't think of a Chelsea person. I mean, you've got to be a Chelsea fan if you're using the name John Terry, haven't you? I don't know any Chelsea fans.
Maybe, what city is John Terry from?
I don't know.
I'm looking it up here. Y'all look with me. I mean, he's ugly as fuck. So maybe they're like, we're ugly like each other.
Yeah, he's Chelsea.
No, like look at his face, bro. He looks like a Russian mobster in fucking 007.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Look at that face, bro. That's who he modeled his. That's crazy.
I mean, this would be pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, who's Donna Colin? We don't know who that is. Like, okay, Donna.
It'd be pretty funny
like,
if some recalcitrant Spurs fan is masquerading as John Terry trying to troll me. I mean, God's sakes, get some pride, man. Who the fuck are you?
You could have chose a better looking dude for sure. Like David Ginola. How about that? Why not him? How much money John Terry got? 38.2 million. Wow. Where is he from? Barking. The fuck kind of town name is that? Where are you from? I'm from Street. You might know the numbers. That's very nice. So Paul.
Old Yeller was a mongrel, an ugly lop-eared mongrel, fancy free without a family tree.
I just realized this is Disney, and they're definitely going to shut the channel down. We're so fucked. This might
There's
actually
you,
be the last.
old yellow.
It might be the last time you ever see this channel alive, because I just realized, oh shit, that's a Disney logo bouncing around on my screen. They're definitely going to fucking copyright that. But we move. That'll be fun. Hey there, Yeller. Come back, Yeller. Jacob, don't ban me. This is, bro, he created another John Terry real quick. Let me look at that photo.
Who are you, man?
Just say who you really are. Like, quit
For
being,
fuck's sake.
quit being Donna Colin about it.
Quit the suspense, man.
And their photo
then if you say who you
is
are-
John Malkovich. Their photo's John Malkovich. I wonder if that's a clue.
It's brilliant, man. Say who you are.
Damn. Barking / Dagenham has produced Greaves, Peters, Bobby Moore, Venables, and Brooking. Show some respect. I did, bro. I barked.
No, you're
Oh, so
pleased,
is-
boy.
Yeah. Sorry, James Hunter. I barked. I thought that's what I was
Oh,
supposed
it's
to
John
do.
Terry's. Oh, John Terry. He's bleeding Sava. Is he Sava? Sava, the big Spurs fan, using a Chelsea captain name. Is that you, Sava? You're a fucking twat, mate. You really are. And as I've said before to you lots of times, I don't want to talk to you, man. I don't want anything to do with you. I think you're a narcissistic prick. So can you just fuck off and stop commenting to anything I'm commenting on? I've banned you on WhatsApp. I've banned you from my channel numerous times, and you come back and say you're a Chelsea captain? You're a fucking nutcase. Just go away. That's it. I've said my piece there.
Well, John Terry's ugly. John Malkovich is a fantastic actor. Have you seen the movie Being John Malkovich?
I have. It's a cool movie. Cool movie.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I love the angle when they put the camera inside the coffee can and then he opens the coffee can. It's really.
I felt like
cinematically
watching that the other
creative.
day, actually. I saw John Malkovich talk about that movie, and he was pretty cool about it. He thought it was a very funny idea. He didn't think he could carry it off. He was nervous about it.
He's a fantastic actor. I like it when he's creepy. I like it when John Malkovich is being creepy. So, Ron Viniak listening to some Linkin Park says, watching Tottenham made me go numb. I don't even care anymore. And then he goes on to quote, have you heard this Linkin Park song? I believe it's called Numb. You didn't?
Linkin Park is not my thing, man.
Dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm talking about, Paul? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's what I'm on. You know what I'm talking about, Paul? Come on now, sing it with me. I don't know what you're expecting.
That was a nice track you did there, Jacob.
Yeah,
Swinging there with the
sometimes-
big band, you know.
Sometimes I do. Hey, sometimes shoot, my prowess is too large, bro. Why is everyone talking about Sean Butler, bro? Is he live
What's
right
happened? Is he?
now? I don't know. You tell me. That's your guy.
Oh, I'll do some research, man. Oh, he's my friend.
Yeah, y'all are fucking.
Oh, you're so sore. You're such a bitch, man.
If I can't have her, no one can.
I want to lose again.
Look,
It's
he's
the
not
same
live.
mentality. Is he?
I was checking. He's not live. No.
He's
Shout
not
out
texting
Spurs
me.
Talk Show. Make sure you subscribe to Spurs Talk Show. But
I think Sean's cool. I like Sean.
I love me some Sean. Yeah. He says Sean Butler's talking absolute crap. Sean Butt large out. Shout out Sean Butler. That's my dog, bro.
What's he been doing?
I mean-
What's he said?
I don't know. People don't like Sean because he provides another perspective, I think. You know, when you go against the grain doesn't like it. That's kind of the whole ethos
Yeah,
of
but-
going against the grain.
He's not a cunt though, is he? He's
No,
he's
I
a
love
nice
that
guy.
I love that whenever you disagree with Sean, he can have an educated discussion without
Don't matter.
taking the piss out of you, or like, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And he also, what I like is consistency, continuity, a consistent. It's the same thing with Ainge. I've always said I prefer a consistency in philosophy over an adaptation to circumstance, and I say the same thing about Sean as well, because he's consistent with the way he approaches, the way that he views things. He doesn't allow the pressures of outside sources to dictate how he feels unless it's evidence that supports
Yeah.
a theory that can outweigh his evidence that supports his original theory. So I like that aspect. I haven't agreed with everything that he said. Him and I have had multiple debates with each other about Son and Romero and all the things that it's fun to debate because that's what we love.
It don't matter, does it? You know, it's just fun
No.
and shits and giggles.
And
I'm the
that's
same with Alex Box Office THFC. I
Shout
don't
out
agree with Alex,
Love me some Alex.
but I think
You love
Alex
me
is
some
cool.
Alex as well. Yeah,
We were
I don't agree with a
texting
lot
each
of the
other
things he
last night.
says.
No,
He's
but he's a cool
person.
guy.
I actually
cool
had
guy.
a missed call from Alex, and I thought he maybe butt dialed me. It was at like 6 a.m. my time, so I figured he didn't mean to call. And then I just now thought that, well, actually, 6 a.m. for him is like around fucking midday, so it might not have actually butt dialed me. It might have been genuinely trying to get a hold of me. So that's shitty of me. John Terry's back.
God, he's rattling off the fucking burner accounts. You're a scummy guy. Oh no. Sorry, Sava. Oh, you fucking pussy. You've had more endings to your internet career than the end of Lord of the Rings, mate. You keep saying you're gonna go. Why don't you just fuck off and leave us all alone? God's sakes.
Make sure you like the video though, too. With all your different John Terrys. Make sure you're subscribed. You like
With
the
all
video.
of them, yeah, that's a lot, eh?
Yeah, come on. Let's get the numbers up. Let's pump up the volume and pump up the likes and pump up the love. You know.
I mean, I can make you look silly and fucking stupid all day long, man. Like I did when I came on your channel and I kicked your fucking ass, man. So that's why I'm saying I don't want anything to do with you. You don't interest me, man, at all. Just go your separate ways.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say about any of it, honestly, because like
It's got heated, man. It's got heated. You're gonna get ratings.
Hey,
out of
I
this.
did put heated clash in the fucking title. Maybe I gotta add some words like what are some of the fuck? I forgot all the catchphrases that heated rant and clash. Have we ranted? Can I use rant? I also have a eco-friendly, heated and violent, toxic. Ooh, toxic rant.
Toxic rant. That's a good one. Can you put some
heated
like flame emojis?
I think I need to do that for my phone. Or how can I wait? Is there a way to pull up emojis on the keyboard? Heated clash. And then I put a fire emoji. Which one's one of these brings up the emojis. I remember I accidentally did it and I was like, oh, I should remember to do that. Can't remember where it is. No, it's crazy. Grown men hiding behind false accounts. Like, I mean, I guess it's not a false account, but like,
It's only the Chelsea captain. I mean, fully coy's there. I mean, at least call yourself Glenn Hoddle or someone like that, Keith Birkinshaw. I mean, that just says where your fucking loyalties lie, mate. John Terry.
well, the way to really throw them off the track is make them think you're affiliated with another club. See, I'm on my Sherlock Holmes shit right now.
Nah, Sava's there just busy getting pissed and doing what he does, and he's having a rattle. because he cracks every few months, and then he says he's sorry, and then he comes back again and does it again, and I say, oh, I'm very sorry. What a fucking loser. Heated. Clash.
What if this John Terry's not even him? And
Of course
I
it's
guess you
him.
still, I guess you still like, you know, said your piece. And
Thank
and
you.
I'm a firm
Thank you.
believer
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, exercising my Second Amendment rights.
Well,
Or is it
see
first?
what we do here on United Spurs of America, we believe in freedom, first and foremost. And secondly, we believe in guns. And thirdly, what's the Third Amendment? I don't really know.
Believe
what the
in
Third Amendment
losing
is.
to Manchester City just to stop Arsenal.
I believe in the thing called a minor setback for a major comeback. You see what I'm doing now? I'm cooking. I'm cooking with hot grease.
Switching it on my ass, man.
The real John Terry's much worse. Didn't John Terry do something fucked up?
I think he
Did
fucked
he have
a teammate's wife or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's probably true. It was something. It was something shitty, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. How many guns do you have? One. It's really all you
all you-
need. I'm not.
all you need.
Fuck. This ain't
Is it?
Afghanistan. I'm not.
No.
fucking-
So what gun have you got though? Is it like a 22? Because that's all you need, man. Or have you
It's,
got like?
it's just a little 9mm.
Okay,
Shout out
that's all.
Akon,
That's
'cause
right.
Akon
Yeah.
had the rap
Just a
game
little pop.
influenced me. Rap
Just
game
a little-
influenced me. There's a song called "I've Got a 9mm."
You don't. I
Yeah,
mean,
you
if
really want to meet her.
if someone's coming in your room, you know, you don't want a Magnum 45.
Exactly.
You know, you just want to.
I don't want necessarily something that is like a large folding chair that fires 800 rounds in the blink of an eye. I don't want that either.
Burns your shoulder and dislocates it.
I'll tell you, if I was in a war-torn country, I might want one of them high-powered rifles. But for me, I felt like a handgun in the brand that I bought, it holds 17 bullets. So for me, I feel like if I can't hit you with 17 shots, I deserve to die. You deserve to rob my house. So 17 bullets, you know, if one of them gets you, then cool. So originally I got it because I thought there was going to be a zombie apocalypse in 2012 because of the Mayan calendar. So I was like, I'm going to buy a gun on credit. So if the world ends, it's a free gun to fight zombies with. Think about that.
And how'd that work out? So the day after.
I ended up having to pay off the entire gun in full, and it helped my credit. So
Fucking Mayans. You can't rely on anyone these days.
I
can
really
you?
thought those Mayans were going to hook a brother up.
They was all there with their calendar.
I'm not gonna lie. Like at that time in my life, my mother had just passed away, so I was like, I'm totally cool if the world wanted to just end. You know, if the whole fucking. I was watching The Walking Dead. My mother passed away. I was like, cool. I'm ready for the next phase of zombie apocalyptic like type shit. That's kind of where I was. But the zombies didn't happen, and it was just I have a dead mom and I got to pay off a gun, so. That's very nice. Real tough carrying guns, hippie. Do you have a gun, Paul?
No, but I fired a few.
Okay.
Mainly in America. I've done a few road trips in America and in Washington State Forest. I fired off a few guns. I don't know what all of them were, but I know one was an AK-47, which was quite fun because you can. Even though it was like not fully automatic, you can sort of do this thing. I've forgotten how you do it. You sort of hook your thing around it, makes it automatic around your belt clip, like a bump fire or something. You'd know you're a gun nut.
I'm not a gun nut. I've shot my handgun. When I was a child, my dad had a revolver that we would go shoot ground prairie dogs with. Because you see their holes, you'd be like, you can take the gun, go out there and shoot them in there. The prairie dog, get that gun, pew pew right there in the hole, get them prairie dogs, because they're eating all the cats and the dog food and shit. And so it was more of like a chore. But you know, you're a kid, and I'm like, I get to fire a gun, and I shot it, and it flew out of my hands. And then my dad was like, yeah, you're never gonna hold this gun again, you fucking loser. and then he continued to fuck his trailer trash girlfriend at the time. So real good times there. Learning how to shoot, kill a prairie dog.
Don't know if that was the
That's what
right
it's built
sound
on.
effect for such a touching moment, but yeah, no. Well, the thing, like when we were shooting these guns, and I was chatting to the people afterwards, you know, because they're sort of friends of mine. It's like, don't you have the crazy thoughts where I've got in my hand a lethal weapon and I could just blow everyone away? And it's like, yeah, you do have those thoughts, but you just don't do it. It's like, well, every time you pull the trigger, you can kill someone. It's quite frightening. It's horrible.
Every time
So,
you get behind the wheel of a car, you can kill a whole bunch of people.
John Terry, how about you tell me what I owe you? Can you just like spell it out? Because look, just assume the years of drugs or whatever you think have got to my head. I need it spelt out, man. Just tell me what I owe you. If you can do that, then you know we can make progress.
Speaking of making progress, big up to Dermatron, THFC till I die.
Whoa.
Says, hey guys, thank you for all you do. Unwell with COVID. Hope you get well soon, buddy.
Dermatron 2000.
Big up Dermatron. Sorry, I got distracted by In a Hype says, nobody expected the zombie apocalypse to be so pedestrian. And I was legitimately thinking about it too. Like, I don't even think the zombie apocalypse could happen, at least in America, at least in Texas, because I think everyone would be like, finally, this is what the moment we've been waiting for. And they just can't wait for an excuse to whip out all their fucking guns. Like, there was people I was friends with, the real country people. They're like a part of, like, the way I love Tottenham is how they love guns. And so they have walls of guns and I've shot damn near a lot of style of guns. I'm not going to say close to all of them, but I've shot most kinds, you know, of legal firearms here in the States. I've attempted to shoot, you know, and honestly, like, it's just excessive. It's just really excessive. It's like liquor or alcohol to a point. To me, it's just like, there's some that's okay, some that I would do, but for the most part, you can miss me with most of it because I don't like how much it is. It's just a lot of, you know, and you know, a little handgun for me. And if I can't fucking kill a zombie with 17 shots, then I deserve to be eaten and turned into a zombie, in my opinion. And
Just roll around with them.
I stand by that, yeah. But you know, it's just yeah. There we go.
Maybe if you had more firearms, then you'd be more willing to beat Manchester City.
You know, I think I need to listen to Andrew Tate more. If I listen to more Andrew Tate, then maybe
God.
I won't want to. The correlation is the more Tate, the more you don't want to lose to City. How about that?
No.
How about that, Paul?
Where's my red pills? My red pills have gone. I've got a red cherry ripe. That'll do. Maybe that'll stop me being such a pussy. I'm still waiting for John Terry to tell me what I owe him or what the fuck's going on, but nothing's happening there.
I think the idea is to be like generally aloof and pretty vague. Just
Right,
to fuck with you.
okay.
I think the idea is to come into the chat and fuck with you and see if they can. And
Right, so I'm
Paul-
now so now I'm going to be thinking all night. What do I owe John Terry? What do I owe Sava? What am I going to be? No, because I can barely focus at the moment. So I'm gonna have a wee. I'll be back in a second. It's scared me so much, just like your first
John
challenge to me
Terry-
earlier. He's won.
Yeah.
You've won. I've got to go. Oh,
He's defeated. He's
no.
defeated. I'm gonna
That's
change the
it.
thumbnail to crying Paul. Oh my goodness. Big up Paul. Big up Kuva says zombie apocalypse, no problem. I'll get an ice cream van, play the jingle 24/7, and keep a point system for scoring. I mean, that's a good idea, but eventually that fucking speaker is gonna get fucked up. You can't play the jingle forever, man. The best place to be at when it all goes down, I would say, is a supermarket, because there's a whole bunch of food, and I want to be where the food is. And then I'll probably eat too much food, honestly. So I'll be real. But like the zombie apocalypse, what's the poll saying? 85 votes. Almost half of y'all are ready to throw in the towel. Helps City with the title. Come on now. Jacob is scary and scintillating. What does that mean? Scintillating. I'll take it. Sounds kind of nice. Ooh, Mall. That's a good spot as well. Mall's a good spot too, Aaron. 85%. No, 85 votes. Fuck. It's 3 a.m. here, so you're gonna have to forgive me. 86 votes. What is your stance on Tottenham versus City? 47% says throw in the towel, so 47% agrees with me. And let's see how many people listen to Andrew Tate. 35%. 35% says always want
All
to
the
win.
Ben Shapiro fans.
Oh yeah, Ben Shapiro.
Tucker Carlson, here we go.
Yeah, it's true.
Conservatives.
A 10% says maybe a draw satisfies everyone. Maybe. But probably not, because no one's ever fucking happy. Paul, who has the worst fan base in the Premier League?
Oh, that's a good question, isn't it? You got to say Arsenal. Chelsea, man. Fuck Chelsea.
Bitch.
They
I'm
are
going West
fucking
Ham.
evil.
I'm going West Ham. No, I'm going Arsenal. Fuck Arsenal. And
See,
this all ties back into my original point.
No, for me, like Arsenal it's a sporting rival, and I don't like their fans because they're Arsenal fans. But Chelsea are a bunch of they're the worst of the worst, man. Your typical Chelsea fan is either a born to rule rich toff or a racist bother boy. And like they go around ground spraying swastikas and stuff like that. Maybe they've cleaned up their act, but that's what they used to do, man. Everywhere. They were horrible. They were vermin. And when they used to get Spurs,
they used to hiss, right?
Absolutely, man. Like when I first went to Spurs, and I heard the crowds, the Tottenham fans saying "Yido." Like me, good Catholic boy, I knew that was a good word that a word that you shouldn't say. Not a good word, a word you shouldn't say about Jewish people. I thought, what the fuck's going on here? And a mate of mine said, well, there's a lot of Jewish fans, and that made it even worse. I thought, what the hell? What are we doing? And then I heard the Chelsea fans start with all their shit, and the whole Tottenham, the whole of the shelf, united, standing up for all of our friends, shouted Yido back at them, and that's the basis of it. They're horrible, absolutely disgusting. And you got arseholes like David Baddiel saying that Spurs should be less anti-Semitic. They've got to stop saying their Yido chants. Well, mate, you've got to look in your own backyard, because Chelsea are the biggest scum on the earth, absolute scum. So that's my answer. And Chelsea.
I think
heated.
I think the chat agrees with you as well. Everyone's saying Chelsea. So
they're fucking thugs and assholes and Tories and everything that I fucking hate in life.
Well, I don't really know I don't know what that means when you say they're a Tory. Which
just a snobby,
I know a guy named Tory.
Biggity, looking down on people, They're from a rich area of London. That's their foundation. And you've got all the people that have glopped on since, they started winning stuff since Abramovich gave them a few $3 billion. Here you go, have some money.
I think this is going to tie back into the integrity of the sport subject. I would love if some fucking fucker with a shit ton of money came in and threw it all at me while I jiggled my ass like Tina Turner, and it got us 2 Champions League trophies and a bunch of Premier League trophies, a bunch of FA Cups, bro. Talk to me nicely. I will dance. What do you want me to dance like? I will do my best. But that's because, like I said, when it comes to the integrity of it all, Bands make her dance is what the saying is. Bands will make her dance, and bands, they will make me dance for sure. Would you like a sugar daddy? Would you take a sugar daddy?
Ah, they're all the same, man. They're all the same. And this is like the the thing I have about, you know, Levy and Levy out and all that. They're all the fucking same when they've got that much money, man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Well, this is the thing. If that's the case, I just want the one that's gonna fucking care the most about spending money on the first team and buying the best of everything.
None of them are like that, though. You need a country to do that. You're not getting, you know, I mean, okay, you might get a war criminal.
What country is going to help us out?
Australia. We'll be there, man.
Who's the rich fucker in Australia?
Me.
Come on, Paul.
I don't know. I just don't like the way the whole world of football is, you know, and the way that.
Okay, what if Dubai got a lot of money?
Put it this way, right? Put it this way, like for Levy to leave, it means that someone's put, I don't know, £3 billion in his pocket, £4 billion. Oh yeah, we've won. But you know what?
You just made baby Levies, grand Levy babies.
You've created a whole dynasty. Dynasty.
The Levy babies are going to be.
We won.
Yeah, he's going to be laughing all the way to the bank while you say.
And what it will generally mean is that some other person that's come in that's richer than Levy has taken over the club, and they're going to want their money back, either by. I mean, but it is true. That's the way business works. Either by putting the debt onto the club, like the Glazers did with Manchester United, or by putting ticket prices up and squeezing every last ounce of asset out of the club. So look, I think Levy's a cock.
What about what City's owners did? I'll take that.
Oh well, yeah, but you can't do that anymore because the rules have changed, man. So you know.
Why not?
You can't just go into a club and spend £5 billion now. You can't do that. It's against the rules.
Cool if we could. It would be a lot cooler if we could.
Well, I'm sure you could do it with a few brown paper bags.
I really don't care if fucking Daniel Levy gets a whole shit ton of money and now has generational wealth for the eons. To me, I'm Peter Parker stepping to the side. I'm letting that happen. I would just hope, and I do agree with you, there is the fear of, like, if they took over, then they're going to want their fucking money back. And so then we're going to hit point where we're doing what we just did when we were buying the fucking stadium, which is we got to get our money right before we start spending all of it, right? Then we're going to 5, 6, 10 years until they get paid back for their initial investment.
Yeah, but we're paying for that. We're paying for that.
I sympathize with Sean when he argues for the opposite side here. It's like from a more business perspective, saying like, or what's the phrase? Better the devil you know than the one you don't know.
I think there's some truth in that. I don't know if that's fully correct. You know, like I say, I don't like Daniel Levy. I don't like Enoch. I don't like what they've done to the club, and I don't like what they've done to the area of Tottenham in general. But
they made it nicer, right? They
no.
they made it now shinier and modernized. There's a great part in South Park about this. The soda sopa. It's like a Whole Foods comes to town, and then all of a sudden they try to turn the trailer park into like these new lofts. The lofts at Soda Sopa, and then just like. South Park always plays to like cultural aspects of different things, and this is speaking to the whole like what you're talking about, the gentrification going into an area, trying to make it trendy, and then if it doesn't work, everyone just fucking leaves, and now it's just shiny, empty buildings that are all for lease.
You might experience the same thing, like in 2050 when El Paso gets gentrified. You know, when they run out of everywhere in America is just gentrified. It's like, oh fuck, we got to do El Paso now. You'll find it's shit. It's shit. It absolutely takes
I mean, there
everything
are some
out of an
historic
area.
buildings that I'm like, man, I'm really wish you wouldn't have torn that down. Like, but then there's also areas where I'm like, this is a prime real estate area, and there's fucking wood on the windows. It would be nicer if they made this a place. Just fix it up. Don't tear it down. Just fix it up. But um,
But
James
I
Hunter
think
says
think
nicer. You
ideally,
got a shock and come and go see.
I think ideally,
I mean,
if there's going to be another takeover of Tottenham, I want it to be a country, because at least countries don't seem to give a shit about the bottom line. You know, whether it's Saudi Arabia or Qatar or whatever. I mean, if that's the world we're in, I'd rather have that. You know, you've got Radcliffe buying a stake in Manchester United. He's going to be shit up there as well. Like, if Man United fans think that, we've got a knight in shining armor, Jim Radcliffe, he's a Man United. I don't think he is a Manchester United fan, but he's come in and he's going to save the club. No, they only care about money. So I'm hoping ideally what would happen is the whole Premier League football bubble bursts and all the money just fucks off out of the game, because it was never invited. They just came in using clubs as their trinkets and baubles. I mean, you look at Wrexham now. And this is nothing against the people of Wrexham. I'm sure they're having a lovely time. It's a fairly depressed area in Wales. And it's given something for their fans to cheer about and hope about. And that's all fantastic. But you need a fairy godmother from Hollywood to do that. And what about all the other clubs down the road?
Godmothers.
Yeah, and what about all
from
the fans from the other clubs that haven't got that opportunity? They're still going to go through the same fucking shit in their lives.
When the Titanic was sinking, baby, you either got on the lifeboat or you got on the water and you died.
That's it, man.
And
fuck that. I'm Andrew Tate on this. Fuck that bitch. I'm staying on that plank of wood. You can go fucking swim.
I'll be so real. I'll be like, honey, can you scoot over just 6 inches? And then I might be able to get on the fucking door too. And then our body heat could be warm, warmer. Anywho, whole atrocity occurred there. But my point is saying that I guess it's the American in me that more likes R.I.P. Leo DiCaprio, who, did you know he's dating a 19-year-old now?
Of course he is.
She was born in like 2008 or some shit.
Yeah, well, that's what he does, doesn't he?
That's crazy.
And there's you married with 2 kids. And you say you're an Andrew Tate disciple. Leo's living the dream, man.
Okay, let me clear the air. It's a sarcastic thing when we talk about that.
We've got to clear this up, haven't we?
Some of you may or may not know Andrew Tate is under investigation for trafficking underage women. So
that's not funny. Yeah,
it's not. So I don't follow people who do those kinds of things. But you know what? If Andrew Tate, if Andrew Tate's worst characteristic was gambling, I'd say, you know what?
You'd sign him. Play up front for Spurs.
You know what? You are a beta, is what I would say to everybody else. That's what I would say.
You can get us, 30 goals a season. Fuck it, man.
Hey, 30 goals, you can bet 25 of those times. Exactly.
You'd have any fucker, wouldn't you?
No, I was gonna say, I think it's the American in me that, like, the ownership, like what you're talking about with Wrexham, real quick. The thing with Wrexham, like, I like that because it's like that was the whole American dream, right? That's what they sold to millions and millions of fucking motherfuckers. The American dream that if you might be the one that gets picked up by fucking Ryan Reynolds and the dude from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, that you might get picked, or you might just be with the other fucking losers whose stadiums are falling apart in depressed areas and depressed nations and will continue to make you impoverished. That might very well happen. But if you're that lucky fucker, like in Toy Story, I don't know if you've seen Toy Story as one of the best Disney productions ever. A little crane comes in and it grabs one of the alien things. And wouldn't it be so great to be that little alien that gets picked? And, maybe you don't get led to glory. Like J.J. Watt, he's a ex-NFL player. He bought part of Burnley and help them get promoted, and he's gonna help them get fucking relegated. Tom Brady bought Birmingham City. They just got relegated. That his first season as owner, they just got relegated. So
Wow.
oh shit, Will Ferrell has just bought into Leeds United. I didn't know that, but I know the San Francisco 49ers have ownership in Leeds.
What the fuck's going on with football? It's a fad. It's a fad. And this gives me hopes because soon as the Hollywood types come in, I mean, you can't get more faddy than Hollywood, you know, new money actors and all that. They'll fuck off out the game, and hopefully a lot of other investment will fuck off out the game as well. That's what I want to see. I want to see this whole venture capitalist bubble bursting. And I think it will happen because, you know, when I look at my own circumstances, if Tottenham were in Champions League next year, it would cost me about $1,000 just to legitimately subscribe to all the streaming services for 4 cups if we progress further into them. And people ain't got that money. And if you like football, like if you're growing up in Walthamstow or Haringey, you know, there's this great big stadium on your doorstep, and you can't afford to bloody go to it. So what are you going to do? Are you going to pine over that? Or are you going to go and watch Barnet FC? That's what I would do.
Well, I mean, it still boggles my mind how away tickets are like $30. Like, there's no way you could even imagine doing that in America. $30 to go see the top echelon of sport, just to follow your club at an away day is $30 fucking dollars. Are you kidding me? That's
How much
cheap
is it
as
over?
shit.
How much is it over there, man?
300. If I'm trying to
Whoa.
go anywhere, I'm looking at 250, 300 for the fucking bro. The fact that it costs, I saw someone post their tickets on Twitter or whatever, and I saw the price. They have 4 tickets, and they were $30 for 4 of them, away at Chelsea or whatever, bro. 4 tickets, $30 each, $120 for 4 tickets away to see 2 of the top biggest brands. Give a fuck where they're at in the table, whatever. The brand Chelsea is a ginormous brand. Tottenham is a ginormous brand. When these 2 teams play, the price in America, if this was in America, that shit would be $300 for one
Crazy
ticket.
But it's the same with top sport over here in Australia, rugby league. But it's about a year since I went to my last rugby league game, but the ticket was $25. And that was top division, top of the tippity top, and it's on cable TV or streaming services. It's
Bro,
the same sort
when
of
they
thing.
said-
You can watch.
When they
you can
said
watch,
you pay $1,200 for a season ticket, are you fucking mental? $1,200 for a season ticket? Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, wrong button. Sorry.
Wah, wah.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Wah, wah. Big
Wah,
up,
wah.
Nate. Big up, big up. Arsenal de Groot, it's not 2 a.m. here. It's 3:30 in the morning. So if you can't like the video for fucking me doing this overnight stream, because it's literally the only time I have available to do this is while in between my daughter sleeping, which if you weren't here for the... Bro, we've been going for over 2 hours. Should probably wrap the show up.
Could do.
I mean, we should. It's been
Yeah,
2
why
hours.
not?
But I mean, also, I've just been chatting. It's fantastic. I miss chatting with you, Paul. So it's always good to just chat about. We talked about zombie apocalypse, and you had a whole segment of saying "fuck you" to Sava. So that was
Win-win.
It's been an interesting fucking stream. I will. It's been interesting. Yes, Scott Nelson, I did. In the same brand level as John. I did do that. Though. I did. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Talk to me nicely. I have a question for you, Paul. This is something I've seen thrown around, and I've been challenged on it a little bit. Are Spurs actually part of the Big Six, or is that just a lie they've been feeding us because of the money? It's been emotional. Maybe I need to say emotional. Hey, big up Phil P. Woo.
It's a weird old thing that I don't pay too much attention to it because it's been going on a very long time. This goes back to, when I started following football, like in the 70s and 80s. There's always been this talk of a big six, and the mix up of the big six always changes. So like Everton were in it at one point, and I just think it doesn't mean anything. Because like Leicester City won the Premier League, you know what I mean? It's like, who cares? But big six, what? It's what you do on the pitch that counts. So I don't care. I don't care if someone like
a typical Andrew Tate under questioning in the legal country of whatever country, Romania, I think it is.
Romania, I think he's banged up in at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're such a cuck.
Hey, is this the real Troops? I think Troops is here, bro.
Ah,
it is Troops.
Hello, man.
I just looked. It's the real Troops, man.
He will love what you're saying. He will love what you're saying.
What? No, he's gonna love what you're saying, Paul.
No, he's gonna love what you're saying.
City. You're saying to beat City, and he would like that. Troops is Arsenal.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna want us to beat City. He's gonna be rooting for Tottenham when we play City.
You shall not pass.
I think we should let City get that win.
No.
Allow it. And we should help out their goal differential, if I'm being honest.
I think Troops will think you're a pussy. Because I never want to lose a game. I don't give a fuck. Hello, Troops. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if Arsenal win the league. I don't care. I just want to win the games of football. That's all I want to do. I want to beat Man City. If that gives it the Premier League to you on a play, I don't give a fuck. I just want to win a game of football.
But we will. We'll beat Burnley. It'll stop the bleeding of the 4 consecutive losses. Stop the bleeding, and then allow another. Oops, I got cut just one more time, and then we beat Sheffield, and we end the season on a high. End the season on a win, which is versus Sheffield.
So you're saying a team can willingly go out in the Premier League to lose a game and then somehow miraculously go and win the next one? That's a good plan, man. See, my plan is slightly different. You go out and you try and win every fucking game.
Jacob, that's the shirt I wore to the North London Derby. Hey, this came in the mail. It's that throwback. I like, again, there's no red on it. Thank fuck. I don't know what I was going to say. That distracted me. But this is a fantastic shirt. Let me put the hair back. There you go. Bam. I want to help City's goal differential. I want to take it a step further than just allowing them to win. I want to go above and beyond. I want to cater to. I want to help. I want to assist. I want to be the Kobe Bryant to their Shaquille O'Neal dunk.
You're not making America great again.
Don't even get me started on Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan, wow.
Because that was the original. It was him who originally said.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I was alive at the time and I didn't even know that.
Donald Trump stole that from Ronald Reagan.
Is that right?
Yeah, because Reagan was the original Make America Great Again.
Fuck,
and then what he did was he convinced all the poor people that tax the rich less, because then what that will do is they can pay you more when you work for them.
Trickle down.
Poor people said,
it just
that's
flows
a good
down.
idea. It trickles down. Yeah, it's like in a shower. It's like I get the shower water, you get in the drain, you get to money. See,
beautiful.
Money.
How the fuck that work out?
That's what I'm saying. But see,
let me guess, the rich kept all the fucking money? No.
The way the trickle down works, the way the trickle down works, I'll put it real simple. It's like a shower, and they are the ones taking the shower, and then there's a person underneath them who's the drain water is what they're getting a shower with. And you do that about 17 times, and then it's you who's receiving the runoff of the runoff of the runoff of the runoff, and now you getting sprinkled with some of that. And it's crazy. They actually convinced all the poor people, hey, we should vote for Ronald Reagan because he's going to tax the rich less and tax us more, and that's
That
gonna
means
be good
more for
us.
us.
He convinced everybody, bro.
There's the
pre-Twitter.
smarts.
This is pre-Twitter and TikTok. See, TikTok would have saved the nation. I don't remember what the fuck we were talking about. Oh, because you're trying to say I should be Ronald Reagan about Tottenham, and I can't.
Got to win every game, man. Don't be a trickle-down pussy.
True.
Trickling down your leg.
If Emerson Royale happens to start at left back, if Oliver Skip happens to be our 10, Vicario is our striker, Brennan Austin on left wing, Donnelly as a center back, I guess. No,
we
put
get
Donnelly
Eric?
in goal.
Can we get
Mikey
Eric
Moore as a right back?
Can we get Eric Dyer back for just one game? Is that what you're advocating? We want Eric Dyer back in defence against Manchester City just so Arsenal can win the league?
I'm saying instead of fielding our strongest lineup and giving ourselves the best chance possible, we field all the fuckers we want to sell.
Joe Rodon! Joe Rodon! Jaffa Tanganga, come back! Come back!
Oh, they love Tanganga out there in Millwall. They have a whole song for him. Tanganga, Tanganga, da-na-na-na. You know the song? Na-na-na-na. That's probably a really fucking shitty rendition I just gave you.
Yeah, but it's Millwall, though, isn't it?
3:30. It is past 3:30 in the morning here. I'll be real honest. Ainge is a fraud, so Conte is a fraud, Jose is a fraud. Who said Ainge is a fraud? Our fan base is so reactionary. I mean, yeah. Yo, I'm still like, wow, man, Troops was here.
Spurs fans
That's crazy.
reactionary? Oh, I find that hard to believe, Kate.
Bro, I'm still like, wow, Troops had a comment, and it was nothing. This is the first time he's ever commented, and it was nothing about me or my content or my channel. It was about you and your beard, Paul. So
kind of a nice comment.
It's kind of a great comment. Merlin was that fucking guy. He was the wizard, man. He was the. So it's kind of nice.
What do you mean, was the wizard?
Is the wizard. My fault, because wizards never die.
Know your place.
See, yeah, just like Phil P. Spurs versus City, Skippy and Emerson as our center back. No, I'm saying Skip as our striker. Fuck it, bro.
Man.
Skip at the 9. This is going to be a fun preview show before the City match. My lineup will be fun. I'm putting Vicario at somewhere in the forward line. I would love to see him score a goal, personally.
Oh, I've got to go easy. Disintegration says there, go easy, Paul. Timmy Cahill used to play for Millwall. Oh, yeah, I get that. Yeah, Timmy Cahill was a great player. Absolutely fantastic player.
You have to stay up and make your wife a nice breakfast, bro. I stay up so she can get a nice 6 hours of sleep. With that sleep, yeah, I should go the extra mile. But here's the thing: is if I made something, she would probably be hungry for something else and be like, "Thank you." She would do the whole like, "Thank you for." But in the back of her mind, and I know it. In the back of her mind, she's gonna be like, "I actually wanted this instead of what you made," but she wouldn't tell me, and she would just eat it. And like, to me, I don't want no sympathy fucking eating of an omelet. If you didn't want the fucking omelet, don't get the fucking omelet. But Ainge in, yes, hit us with the Ainge in.
Hey, hurrah!
I'd like to see some of that. When will Troops post again? Maybe next time Paul is on. I don't know. Like a seagull stealing my sandwich on the piers of Santa Monica Boulevard. He just came in, took the sandwich and dipped. And you know what? That's the beautiful part about life, isn't it? I like
That's it, man. You know, you make your wife breakfast, and the next thing she wants a helicopter flight to the Bahamas. So you got to nip that shit in the bud.
Except for a helicopter. Any helicopter I see, I have to punch it a few times for my man Kobe Bryant. It's just a rule I have. Helicopter killed Kobe. Stingrays killed Steve Irwin. AKA, if I see a stingray, I punch it. If I see a helicopter, I punch it. As I do it for the homies. I don't forget.
Well, you know.
Oh, you're cool with the fucking manta rays and the stingrays and shit.
Well, I'm just thinking, you
they
know,
took
just
a
don't-
national treasure away from
I'm
your
just
country.
thinking, just stop fucking with animals, you know, mate.
Well,
You eat-
sometimes they want to tickle.
Well, just don't fucking poke them. Just leave them alone. You're not a vegetarian, are you? No.
No, hell no.
No, you're from Texas. Sorry,
Bro,
I
Andrew
just
Tate.
insulted you.
Would Andrew Tate eat steak?
What would Andrew Tate do?
Eat a fucking black bean burger. All right?
He'd be eating any old cock he can to get out of prison at the moment. That's what he'll be doing. He ain't gonna fucking last 2 seconds when he goes down. The shit he's up for.
See, I think Kate is hoping that. She says, I hope we beat City, but United smash Arsenal. See, if United beat Arsenal, then I want to beat City. That is the correlating factor there. But
That's always a good way to
United
approach
don't-
professional sport, Jacob, is to make it contingent on, hey, look. Oh, hey, guys. Let's just wait to see what the other result is before we decide how to play. How about that, folks? Fuck me. Did Dallas Cowboys ever win shit when you were there?
No.
No, they fucking didn't, did they? No. I wonder why. No. Hey,
I mean, technically, 2016
Did you guys-
was
did
our
you run
year.
it-
Dez
did you-
caught it. They changed the rule after that year. but-
Did you like so? Who's Dallas Cowboys like rivals, or you know?
New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles, or the Washington Reds.
Right.
Nope,
so did you
the
want?
Commanders?
Did you ever want your team to just like lie on the fucking petard to let another
any
team?
of them?
Yeah. To stop another team winning.
No, but I've never.
Well,
I will
then
tell you, I
carry
don't-
that fucking spirit across the football, brother. Stop
Here's the
fucking
thing.
lying
I
down and
care-
saying, "Oh
I
my
care-
god."
But I care more.
I care about what
Tottenham.
Arsenal- I don't
care more
care.
about Tottenham's. than I do
Arsenal
about
fans will make
fucking-
fun of me. Oh, they're going to be at me all year saying we won the league. I can't take it, you fucking pussy. Fucking toughen up. Stop this bullshit, man. Let's go out and beat Man City. Fuck Arsenal. Who gives a fuck? Fucking hell, man. Oh, let's go out and lose. Fuck off. Fuck. I've had to say I did, and I had the same.
I'm saying to give everyone a chance to do a new position, like a Freaky Friday, Paul. How about
fucking hell.
that? It's
If we're doing a Freaky Friday, I want Jamie Lee Curtis to do all sorts of better things than that movie to me.
Okay, so it's a Freaky Friday, and we do a thing where we just see what everyone would look like if we played them in a different position.
So we approach the game like
it's
faces
bring your
like
kids to
oh,
work day. Maybe
we
it's
all
like bring
walk
your
in-
kids to work day.
we all walk in like faces like Paul McCartney. Oh, you know, let's just see what happens. Let's just see. It's not professional sport. It's not important. We'll see what the other people do first.
Imagine
fuck 'em.
all the people.
That's what I want to Man City. I don't care. I don't care if Arsenal win the league. I just want us to do this to Man City. Goatsy.
So you want to gape them? That's
I
what
want to goatsy them.
I don't know. Maybe goatsy is some kind of older term for a gape.
You just don't know the internet, man. Fucking hell.
Here's the thing. I live a very
Don't
safe-
Google it. Don't Google that, by the way.
Should I share screen and Google it?
No, yeah, go for it, man. Then you'll lose all your subscribers and I'll be free.
You'll be free.
Bring it
at
up on
last.
your screen, man.
Oh,
Get banned.
The plan makes sense. To me, I'm just curious. Maybe Vicario, he could be the backup number 9 we didn't know we needed. Mikey Moore, maybe he's actually a center back. And maybe we test that out versus Erling Haaland and just see.
And so, okay. What other circumstances should we lose games? Because, you're willing to lose a game on purpose.
See, Phil knows what the fuck I'm on. Phil knows what
Phil
I'm on.
Phil P. Phil and his army can kiss my hole at the moment.
Kiss my hole.
So what other? So okay, so you've breached the social contract between the football team and the supporters. You're willing to throw a game. You're willing to lose a game to stop a rival winning something, right? So, okay, we've broached
Not
that now.
rival, the rival.
No, we now know. We now know that you,
like
Jacob
Batman,
Allraven,
Batman hates Joker the most.
You're managing a team right now, so you're now saying, okay, team, there are certain circumstances where you can go out and throw the game. So this is one of them. But what others are there?
No,
Things get a bit tricky.
I wouldn't even say it that way. This is how I'm packaging it, Paul. I'm going out there and saying, you know what? It's all about how you package it, Paul.
You fucking corporate knob.
This is how I'm packaging it. Says the guy fucking colluding with Sean, the financier.
That's it, man. You've got your worldwide empire happening, man, haven't you?
You fucking y'all are trying to take me down, man. I know
he was texting me. He was texting me. I thought I was in on the deal, but no.
He's colluding with you, and you were accepting. That was we saw it live on air.
Do anything for a buck. Do anything for a buck, but I wouldn't do anything for fucking defeat.
Look, if I'm Ainge, I'm telling the players this. I want to see what you look like if I flip it and reverse it. Shout out Missy Elliott.
Where you going crisscross now? That's not Missy Elliott. That's crisscross.
No. Missy Elliott said, I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. It's yours. It's yours.
All she was doing was doing shit. It's all old shit. That Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott is a classic. Missy Elliott is a fucking
classic. Roxanne Shante is a classic. Do you know Roxanne Shante? Roxanne Shante. If you don't know, you need to get to know.
I know who Ashante is.
Nah, man. You go Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott. Oh, she's
Ashante's
so badass.
Ashante's very mid if that's who you're propping up.
Roxanne Shante, man.
Well,
KRS-One, Scott LaRock.
You don't have to put on a red light. No, boom, 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 boom. Roxanne, put on a red light. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. That was the song sung by a guy that took 2 hours to wank.
Well, that's a really random and interesting fact that you know about a fucking random guy of a band.
Yeah, Sting.
I don't even know what that band's name is.
Sting. It was the Police. Sting. He was into tantric sex. He said in an interview that it took him 2 hours to. Anyway, not.
See, thank you, Dragon D's nuts. Brought me back to my point. Big up Dragon D's nuts. See, we're Batman.
I can see some of
Batman's number one adversary is the Joker. This is perfect. You take a minor L against the Penguin, and it means that the Joker dies, and you get to laugh at the Joker, and you get to spit on his grave. You get to dance and throw a fucking party at the Joker's funeral. R.I.P. Heath Ledger.
Would Batman lose to Penguin if it meant Joker was thwarted? Oh my god,
bro!
Hey, look!
Tell me what's. Think about it. If you're Batman, and the Joker is gonna die. I'm not talking about put him in jail like you do at the end of every cartoon, but you fucking kill the motherfucker.
You're gonna get me angry now. You're gonna get me fucking angry.
See, Paul,
because
we could have killed the Joker, but we didn't.
Listen, you fucks. You millennial fucks. You think you know about superheroes and your analogies of superheroes? You weren't around when I was around in the 70s and saw the greatest superhero movie of all time, Superman the movie. So anything you say about Batman and Joker, it's all on deaf ears because you're ignorant. You've all grown up in a Marvel universe, instant gratification, and I get it. if this happens, then this happens, and this happens, when the whole point of the thing is the right, as Superman said, life, liberty, and the American way. That's what Tottenham's about.
Batman's
the
American
way.
and he's human. Batman is American and human. Superman was a fucking alien from another planet.
It was a better movie, though.
No, it wasn't. Superman's notoriously a flop. Superman's notoriously a flop in the cinema. It is.
What was Superman the movie? What, 1978?
Yes, every single Superman is a flop.
No, I'm talking about the number one. The number one.
Christopher Reeves.
The Rio Grande.
With Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, number one.
Notice what happened to him afterwards, all right? I'm just going to leave it there.
God, that's harsh. That's harsh, man.
Look, Dragon These Nuts says I'm older than you, Paul.
That's low. That's irrelevant. Did you see Superman the movie in the movies when you were 5?
I just remember there was like 2 Superman movies when I was a kid, and my mom was even like,
"Oh yeah, but you were a kid in fucking 5 years ago. What does that fucking count? Like what movie? What when you were a kid? When you were born?
I got married 6 years ago, so I was at least a kid 6, 7 years.
Mr. Big fucking man. 6 years ago.
I mean, my life changed 6 years ago.
Yeah, well done to you. But you weren't seeing Superman the movie in the cinemas.
Look, Phil P. I trust Phil P's judgment. This is a very sound individual. He says Batman took an L and the blame for killing Harvey Dent so that Gotham didn't lose, die the hero, or live long enough to become the villain. Big up, Phil P. So what the fuck I'm on? I had Superman on Betamax. I don't know what Betamax is.
There you go. All right.
What is
no,
Betamax?
You wouldn't.
Because I only fuck with Alpha Max. I'm an alpha. I'm not a beta. You could be a beta to the max all you want. I'm an alpha. You could be a beta to the max all you want, Paul.
I'm a Sigma Max. I'm outside of what you perceive as reality, man.
Anything not an alpha is a cuck. That's just what it is.
Cuck.
I think that's what Andrew Tate says.
You're so blue pill, man.
Why can I hear? Oh, that's the white noise machine for my daughter, because she's literally right there.
Oh, does that work? So that's an actual sound thing you've got, is it?
Yeah. I
thought it was an air conditioner or something.
No, it's.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's different noises and shit. You could choose like a stream, but anytime I choose any of those outdoor shit, it really just like.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Betamax, bro. Yeah, again, you could be a beta to the max. That ain't gonna be me. All right. Batman would take that's what I'm saying. Phil P. I even threw out hypothetical that Batman would choose it. It was just a hypothetical. But Phil substantiated it with
some bullshit.
Actual fact.
I reckon. It's not fact. Where's the fact?
That Batman took the blame for Harvey Dent's death, so that way people didn't realize he was a shit person who lost his mind.
Right, okay.
Because Harvey Dent was going around killing everybody.
There's about 5 comic books that say the opposite of that as well, though. So what, we're just going by big Hollywood now, where the bucks are. That's what it is. It's where the bucks are. It's where these millionaires want you to think, and you've become indoctrinated into it, Phil. Is that the real story? I don't know. I'm not a comic book freak.
I mean, I can't say that I've owned, seen, or even... Oh, shit. My headphone just died.
Wireless technology, man.
I think it's still working. I hear you. Hello?
Yeah.
I think we're back.
Hey, when are you doing your rubbing my nose in the face of things because I'm bored? When are you going to give more of your hair to charity? It's getting long there, man.
Yeah, it is, huh? It's about time, isn't it?
You're great, quick, dude.
Yeah, because I'm not a
Oh,
beta.
because you've got testosterone. This is testosterone, mate.
No, that's
You're looking at the
that's winning
forehead of
against City when there's
no.
nothing left to play for.
You're looking at the head of 15,000 wanks. This is what this is. That's how much testosterone is in that.
No, so really, like, there's no way that Ainge would come out and be like, I'm throwing this game, because the board would be like, we're going to sack your fucking ass. Because realistically, to them, they probably still think there's some shot at top 4 and that it's worth the trouble. To me, I really think it's going to be one of those things that it's like everyone knows, but you don't talk about it kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Kuva can fuck off as well.
See, Kuva's spitting.
Fuck
Superman's
you,
overrated.
Kuva.
Batman.
Superman
Superman's
is
also
the-
not a human or American. All right. Batman got a lot of tax breaks and helped poor people of Gotham. See, he got billions of inheritance, and he used it for good. He's like if
So
Donald
what-
Trump was not like Donald Trump, but it was a fictional superhero.
So, well, by the time Batman died, he was poor, was he? He leveled the scales.
I don't
He
know.
got rid of his
Christian
entire
Bale said he's only
fortune that
doing
he's-
3 Batman movies, and that's all I've seen. I don't know how it ends for him. How does it end? I don't know.
What, Christian Bale? Oh, he gives a fuck about that.
No, I'm saying I know how the Christian Bale one ends, because he always said, I'm only going to do 3
Oh, well, the Batman
films."
one doesn't end. Like Bruce Wayne's always a rich cunt.
Well, there you
He's
go.
just rich. He's just a rich prick. Superman is motivated by things beyond our materialistic things. He's there for truth, justice, in the American way.
No, he's there to be a fucking beta for the old bitch at the newspaper.
my God. Oh.
I'm telling you, the fact
Superman's
that
a beta.
No, hang, yes, he is, and I'll tell you why.
Oh.
Think about Batman. If he's got all this money, he could fuck off out of Gotham, this crime-ridden fuck place. He could get out of there and go to Barbados and chill in a hammock the rest of his life. But he chooses to fight the criminals in Gotham for the people. That is a billionaire who made
Because he's a
choice
nutcase.
No, he saw his parents get murdered by crime.
Yeah,
He vowed,
which made him a
"I will be
nutcase."
the one to end the crime.
I will be the one.
I mean, in every Hollywood feature, anyone who watches their parents get murdered over some jewelry, they typically turn out to be a little cuckoo in the head. But it's like if Robin Hood was actually a killer, that's what Batman is.
I think, look at Kuva's nailed it with the next comment.
Batman is literally a trickle-down economic
Exactly. Reaganomics. There we go. There we go.
You might actually be onto something, yeah.
Mm.
You might actually be
Superman's beyond all that sort of stuff. Superman would not be going into a game against Manchester City thinking, oh, I'll throw this game against Manchester City because, I don't know, Lex Luthor might win something. We go, no, fuck, I'll beat Man City, and then next year I'll fuck Lex Luthor.
Well, if you want to see the bald cunt win, then you can allow it. I will. I stand up for the people, the downtrodden.
Except bald
The
people.
American
Obviously,
human.
you've got a problem with bald people there, you know. You think we're cunts, but no, you know, I get it. You know, you've got a fine head of hair there. You're going to look down on people like me. That's fine. I can't help my genetics.
I can't either.
Do you
can't
think
actually
I
grow a
chose this fucking head?
You know what you are choosing to do? Help
What's that,
Arsenal
man?
win the Premier League title. And to me,
Don't give a fuck. Fuck
it
him.
does sound like something Superman would do, but he's also the lesser superhero because he actually needs superpowers to be effective, whereas Batman is just a regular bloke with a lot of training and high-tech equipment. So
And a few billion pounds.
just a couple.
Okay, just a sneaky.
And literally, I could pull up. Thank you for reminding me of the name, Kryptonite. I just pull up
see-
with this green rock, and Superman is a fucking bitch. All right, Boom. Just like that. I could turn that dude into a fucking nothing.
So like Bruce Wayne, right? Instead of thinking, oh, I've got lots of money, I could like stop starving in Africa, or do something like that, or go to some of the projects around America and give them a load of money and give them infrastructure and health. No, I'm going to spend all my money on big gadgets trying to beat up people in Gotham, a rich city. That's your hero.
Yeah.
We're Superman.
Yeah. Superman, bro,
He's
go
just gonna
back to your
fly
old
around,
dusty.
man.
The reason why he's on Earth is because he had to leave his old dusty ass planet. All right, hold that, Superman, you fraud. Kate coming in here with, see, this is that politically like blanket statement, Kate. I don't know if you're running for office out there in Hertfordshire or whatever shire is in. She says if Arsenal win the Premier League, it's because they've been the best team in the league. No, it's because they're fucking cheating whore.
No, it's because they're
That's why they
sleazy
won.
loser
They're
fuckers.
sleazy exactly.
Scum.
Yes.
Scum.
Lincolnshire. Yeah, if you're running for office in Lincolnshire, this is the answer I expect you to give when they ask about it. But I'll be real. I'll be so honest. If they win the league, it's because they're fucking cheating whores. All right,
Cheating
and their
whores,
mother
yeah.
fucking packed fucking lunch for every single ref, because if you look at some of the calls they've gotten all season, it's fucking bullshit.
Oh.
They've been awarded so many fucking.
Hey, what was that?
Hold my hand while I cross the street, mama. Hold my hand while I cross the street, mommy. That's what they do.
What was that quote you said earlier, Jacob, about like it was something about like you can't force a hungry man to open his mouth or something. What was that one?
I said a closed, hungry mouth never gets fed.
Right, okay. Unlike Arteta, who will open and gobble meat for £10,000 off Salt Bay.
He'll pay. No, he didn't get paid to gargle the meat.
He paid him
for the experience of gargling.
Give him your meat. That's what Arsenal are like. So if they win the league, that's how they did it.
A little Dubai meat sesh, I suppose. Kuva, big up Kuva, throwing $2. Says this is the best Spurs content this week as we're doing this. Isn't that nice? But Kate,
Fucking hell, it's slim pickings out there at the moment, eh?
it's either this or it's fuck you. You're an idiot because you smiled when we won 4-0.
Fuck you.
Fucking bitch. Fuck you. You smiled when we scored a goal. Go fuck yourself.
Fuck you with your hair and your fucking shirt and your fucking you.
Yeah.
What do you?
Fuck you, because Brian Hill came off the bench versus Chelsea and he didn't do shit. And you said Brian Hill maybe he would one day, and he didn't. So it is slim pickings out there. You could get that fine content. The AKA I told you so. Tune into the youtube.com/I told you so. You can find it at itoldyousO.com. Because clearly if you tell someone and you can say I told you, then I don't actually know what the end goal is there whenever they're doing the whole I told you so. Like I'm not going to say any names, but Paul, there was someone who was like trying to tell you, oh, no hard feelings, in a tone of which it's like, I told you so, we're not going to win the league.
Yeah, but the thing is,
and I'm again, if you want to fucking be miserable about where Tottenham are, there's plenty of avenues you could go find that. But if you want to randomly talk about zombies and the zombie apocalypse that never happened, and Old Yeller, we played a little bit of Old Yeller early on in the show as well, because Paul did say he wants Old Yeller to get rabies and die.
Shoot the dog.
Essentially.
Shoot the dog.
He said shoot the dog before it gets
like
to
a cur.
rabies. Yeah.
While its owner's children are watching, that's what I want to see.
No one can close their eyes. Don't you dare. Hey, big up Jim. Says morning, Jacob and Paul. Hope you're both well. Big up. Thank you so much. Please vote for Kate. where she'll say Arsenal won because they deserved it. No, they ain't no deserving it. Ain't no deserving. Ain't no we did something. And people are like, oh, they did this okay. No, they didn't. They got on their knees and they asked for a favor. And I ain't talking about praying at the pew. If anyone wants us to beat City, you're not proper Spurs. I think anyone telling anyone who's proper Spurs is just weird.
Nah, I think this is one of those weird things, isn't it? Because, like I was saying, like I was chatting to a mate of mine who wants us to lose against City, and I kind of get it, but I just don't want us to lose against Man City because I think the most important thing is to win football games. That's it. That's all it comes down to. And we've, if we'd have got a couple of results earlier in the year, we wouldn't even be talking about this. But so I think, because we lost those games, so we're going to punish ourselves again just to not succeed. But I don't know, man. I like DY2 there saying Hippie recommends Ange, and here we go. It's all me. I've got the direct hotline into the board. As I know you have at times, Jacob. You have great influence on the. What have you got influence over?
Oh no, you're right. It is because if I militarized,
if you mobilized,
mobilized, that's the word, mobilized. I was like, what did he say that one time? I was like, Jacob, it's your responsibility to mobilize the troops and to mobilize to North London.
Mobilize.
Bro, I don't know what
Assemble
the fuck.
Spurs supporters in March.
This David Koresh asked, they're like, Jacob, you need to convince everyone to fucking march on Daniel Levy's office. Bro, there's like 50 people watching this right now. None of them would show up if I said, let's go.
And they're all
marching.
fucked. They've all been drinking beer and smoking bongs, or they've just woken up, or they're just driving in the car to the library.
Mobilize.
Okay. Here we go.
Big up Jim says, I'm with you, Paul. Let's smash City. Balls to the Reds.
That's it, man. Fuck them.
Big up Jim. Appreciate that super chat. We had a heated clash and debate over this.
Oh, it's intense, man.
I'm of the opinion, I want to see what Oliver Skip looks like in goal.
He'll look like Toby Jones with gloves on.
Have we explored the option of Vicario as our right winger? These are the things I would like to explore. And if we do that versus City, I'm cool with it. But it's not succeeding. It's preventing our most bitter rival from winning the league. That's what I'm saying. That's why I brought up Batman. Batman would take an L to the Penguin in order to stop the Joker.
Okay.
The Joker, he hates Joker the most.
Do they play football?
Yeah, I don't know that. Maybe did as a kid or something.
Don't think they're playing football. Are they playing in the Premier League? Was Batman United playing Joker Albion?
Technically,
Rovers?
it was a fictional area based off of New York, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good argument then, isn't it? That's a good argument. I don't know how to answer that. Some made up random bollocks. That applies to Tottenham versus Man City.
No, it's New York City then. They just renamed it. How about that? It's, again, when you're running for the umbrella, but you're outside and it's already raining, you're going to get a little wet. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all are saying is like, let's just stay dry the whole time. For me, nah, let's get a little wet tonight, baby. Let's get a little wet. We got to get out there in the rain. Let it fall on me like Enrique Iglesias' song. Fucking dancing salsa in the rain type shit. Mambo number 5. Yeah, I think I need to end the stream. We're almost on 3 hours, and my ass is numb. And I think I gotta feed this child soon.
Oh,
too.
you gotta feed.
No.
Oh, right. This be used in evidence. I saw him do a full stream, 3 hours.
He didn't. Stream. Well, technically,
he didn't feed his
she drank.
No, you showed us an empty bowl. You showed us an empty bottle. I can't remember.
Shit. Oh, shit.
She's there wasting away. Wasting away.
Y'all heard her as soon
Daddy,
as she
I'm
woke up.
hungry. Feed me.
Fuck off, bitch. I'm doing a stream.
I actually think she's gonna wake up for her next bottle soon, and I need to.
I don't know if I'm going to wake up. I'm so thirsty. You've been streaming all night.
Shut the fuck up. I'm a red pill alpha.
You're waking her up.
If you were a boy, I would have fed you.
You're a girl, so I can't actually look at you or interact with you or pick you up. I'm actually not supposed to look you in the eyes either. Oh my god. Big up Nick, Lazy 8. Big up, my friend. If you could probably hear the white noise machine in the back. I literally play that thing every fucking day for hours. It's constantly on. And that's exactly what you said I would do with it. So big up. Yeah, I think that's gonna do the show. Fucking 3-hour wet wipe show.
The white noise is making me stupid, Daddy.
Shut up. That's where your place is. That's where your place is. If you're a boy, you be smart.
I want to be smart.
But you can't be.
I'm hungry.
Hungry, Daddy.
It is just past 4 in the morning here in El Paso, Texas. Yeah, I gotta get. It's almost bedtime for me too. Shit.
All right, man.
Paul, are you live anytime soon?
Oh,
I don't know
fuck if
what
I
day
know.
it
What
is. I
time
don't
is it?
know what fucking time it is.
No, I lost track of time there. It's 8:15 in the evening now. I'm getting tired. I'm going to go to bed soon. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. Thanks for having me on to your new exciting show, Wet Ones.
No, the Wet Wipe Lounge.
That's what I said.
You said wet. You said wet ones. That's not the fucking title.
Exactement.
Wet Ones.
Whatever the fuck. I mean,
Oh God. Well, let me say what's up to the sponsors. Let's say thank you to David Shear. Big up David Shear, member for 7 months, gifting out a membership. Spurs GCTV member for 7 months. Mia Kuva again, and Jim with just a guy who loves Spurs. Big up. I'm thirsty, Daddy. Please, sir, can I have some milk? This fucking show, and even Troops showed up. What a show this was indeed. This is, again, you can find whatever content you want out there. One thing I will not do is do miserable content. But we did have a nice little debate, though. We actually disagreed on something, Paul. So there's.
all right. Well, I'll just ask you about because the miserable content there. So if we smash Manchester City 5-0,
I'm gonna be miserable content. This is where
Are
can
you
find the
really?
miserable content. This
Really?
is where I'm taking the red pill or whatever one is the fucking angry one, the angry miserable pill. That's the pill I'm taking. No, I mean, if we beat City, I'll be happy because I do like wins, and when you win, it's like when you win in life, you fucking like it. I will say I'll be apathetic about the rest of the season though, in regards to Arsenal winning it.
the rest
But
of
also-
the season,
but also it would be-
all 5 days of it. And then
No,
be
I
the
mean, if-
summer. Everyone will fuck off. No one will give it.
During the 90 minutes, when we score, I'm gonna celebrate, and if we score more than them, I will celebrate more than. And it will be once the match is over that it's like, oh fuck, what did I just? Why? Damn it, But I'm still gonna enjoy it if we do win, for what it's worth. So, but big up everybody who tuned in. Big up Kuva. Big up Colin in the stream, Dave. I'm trying to, bro. We had a heated debate. Paul yelled at.
It went
what
off the
we
rail,
believe-
man.
There was a John Terry section in there. I wish I time coded shit because I should have wrote it down. Like, go to this time code and you can find Paul yelling at what we. Well, we'll just say John Terry because
We'll
we
just
don't
say John
know.
Terry.
We'll just say John Terry.
We can't prove. But it's
Jacob, what if
interesting
we
when
beat
a through and through Spurs fan uses a moniker of John Terry 500 times. You know?
If it is who you claim it to be, who it is.
Well, they
Paul,
didn't deny it. They seemed pretty strong to
they
confirm.
they
you know,
continued to they doubled down.
they did double down.
with about 12 more John Terry accounts.
Yeah,
That was quite the trip.
brilliant, man.
All of that happened in 3 hours. We talked about the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah,
I gave my daughter a bottle. I burped her twice. Put her back down to bed. I'm so thirsty, Daddy. But anyway, that's gonna do it for the show. Jim had a question here. What if we beat City and end up in the top 4? Then the board is gonna say, "Wow." The board is gonna say, "Wow, we did it, y'all." We could mediocrely squeak on by and still accomplish our goals, which is top 4 at the end of the day. They don't want to win as bad as the fans do. We all know this. This is all known. But I'm going to end the show there because she's starting to wake up again, and I would like a little break before I feed her again. I'll be so honest. But thank you to everyone who sponsored the show tonight, who tapped in, hit that like, all that fun stuff. Make sure you are subscribed to the Hotspur Hippie. It's in the description of this video. It's in the title. And there's my dinner bell? That doesn't make sense. Oh, I just heard her pooping. She's pooping.
a present.
A little present for me. And you know when I open that fucking diaper, more presents. It's going to be a flurry of presents. It's whatever, you know. Hey, Travis Scott going to Tottenham Stadium.
Hey, Ronnie, man.
Yeah, very nice, Ronnie. Travis Scott at the stadium. That'd be cool. Good day, Eltel. Good day. And I don't know. I forgot how I end shows. I'll be completely honest. So big up, everybody.
Do
Stay
the
blessed.
couscous and-
Oh, yeah,
there
stay
we go.
blessed. Stay fresh. Up the lads. Lose to City. And come on, you Spurs. Wait, the camera's not. It's over here.
Where's my food, Daddy?
Fuck you.